Good. We're live. And boom.
Don't do that. It hurts.
It does hurt. They're stating I don't say any of this.
I don't know.
I was urinating before I came to the studio. Beanbag Ron is here. He actually sounds like Joe the Pizza Guy.
Oh, you said that before.
Oh, he does a little bit.
So when I was peeing, I was literally like, I'm going to have to walk in here and tell this guy he has to leave. Like, I am not doing the show if he's here.
Fuck.
Sorry, Ron.
You can't really fire Justin
I put you on my road trip list.
Oh, yeah. That was very nice.
So
I was
go.
flattered.
Because you're quiet.
Yeah.
You've come a long way from me hating you.
I know.
Comeback.
Although I think it was your pass that broke my finger still to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, Ron. It's fine.
Trying to avoid turnovers.
That's
Passes
okay.
with
You did the
such
best. I mean, we all blame Mike for this, right, Justin?
100%.
Yeah.
Don't do this. I'm the most hurt of all involved here.
This is on you because you presided over this union.
Like a real fool, I stood on my front steps with my suitcase and my stuffed fish in hand.
Say goodbye.
Bye, guys. Can't wait till next time.
What's crazy is it probably will be next time.
Yes.
I don't. All right,
We
so
all had fun.
all right, I always forget a lot of people aren't on Twitter. So Mick withdrew from consideration for the producer's job yesterday afternoon. I actually called him and I haven't heard back from him. You heard from him, Justin?
I have not heard a single thing from him since.
No. Ron? No.
Nothing.
Nothing. Same with Christian. I like Mick. You know, people are gonna say, "Oh, Kirk's doing the thing." Well, I'm not mad at Mick at all. If he doesn't want to do the job, he said in this tweet, you know, if Kirk says you want to be here, he doesn't want to be here. I don't know if that's true. I don't know it's not true. Mick gets himself, like I've said before, Mick's a lot like I was without the talent, like 10 or 15 years ago, where he gets himself into these, he wants conflict, even though it doesn't exist. There is no conflict here. I like Mick. Mike likes Mick. Justin doesn't like Mick, but like
I think what Justin did.
I did.
Until
Yeah, you hate Mick, right?
It's not a hate. I'm just gonna not push for him now.
I'm
not gonna be a Mick guy.
I don't. Why your mic sounds weird.
Yeah, it does.
Let me see.
Okay, go ahead.
How about now?
Oh, weird.
That sounds worse.
Way weirder.
Get Mick in here to fix it. I don't really even know what to say. Like I
How about now?
No.
sounds awful, Justin.
Holy shit.
What happened? Were these on the road with you?
Yeah, I think you had to unplug everything. Yeah,
Mine's jacked to the moon.
That sounds unbelievable.
Does it really? I sound bad still? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You sound terrible. Do we sound that bad?
I don't think so.
No, these mics didn't move, I guess, yeah. This is Justin all by... I was literally thinking Justin's going to produce by himself now. He doesn't even know how to work a mic.
He has not seemed well.
Oh, you
He's
should have seen
frazzled
him.
since we've
He's been
in here.
running around like a fucking maniac.
This is great.
Quidditch guys over there playing solitaire.
Oh, he's here?
Oh, yeah. Maybe the last man standing.
How's it sound, Justin?
Justin.
Hello.
Nope. Keep working. I don't know, Mike. What's your take on the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
What happened? What changed? Because it was... I know Justin read a couple of comments Mick didn't like, but clearly there were other ones he didn't read, and he apologized.
That can't be. So here's the thing: is I can understand Mick being annoyed with everything he was annoyed by. Just in general, take me and Justin. Now, if you're on a 60-hour road trip with
annoying,
anybody,
yeah.
you would be annoyed with those people, especially if you never traveled with them, you don't know them that well, whatever.
Sure.
Like I can see him being annoyed, being like furious, like I'll never speak to this person again. That I didn't get that from the ride. I'm confused by it.
Is it just Justin he's mad at?
I don't know.
I think
'cause
so.
He said something at the
No,
South
Justin,
Dakota
people,
show.
Still sounds bad.
It's a little better.
It's about as good as we're going to get.
Yeah.
He said something at the South Dakota show. He's like, "You guys." And I was like, "What did I do?" And then he pulled back immediately. So I don't know if there's something he didn't say about me that he was mad. I have no idea.
I also wonder how much of it is he looked at it and said, I don't want to leave the Cape. Like, the money's not going to be great. I do think I think he just gets himself so worked up in the...
Maybe.
I think it's funny. Like, I find Mick... I know people hate Mick. I find Mick amusing. I like Mick. I'll always be a Mick guy. I'm a Mick maniac. But, like, he was going to get this job.
Well,
like, I talked to him... So, the last person I saw before I drove back was Mick. I don't know if he told you guys that. Downstairs
he
that
mentioned
morning.
That he saw you, yeah.
I saw him in the lobby that morning. I said, hey, we'll figure it out. And then I talked to him the next day when the Justin stuff was happening. And I said, hey, it's going to take a few days. I'm trying to figure out what the money's going to be. Barstool, Montante will tell you, Barstool takes forever for everything. So I don't know if he got worked up about that. I don't really know.
So you said something at when we were getting pizza in South Dakota.
Yeah.
You said something to him that indicated to me.
Just one pizza was a mistake there, Justin, though.
It was not an extra large pizza.
No.
No, there was a large pizza.
Yeah, but we ordered an extra large.
Right, but it was 8 slices, standard size.
I was flirting with Mike, though, the guy who owned the place.
Oh boy, was he?
Literally felt my
Feeling my
shirt.
fabric.
Yeah.
That's a credit to Milton's more than me.
That is true. Store for men. Yeah. Go ahead.
But you said something to him at that dinner. Maybe I was reading into it, but I took it as, oh, Mick has the job.
I purposely did that. I said
I
when we do this, right? I forget what it was.
So it was. You said like when you get the job, Mick, just so you know, like people are gonna shit on you. You just have to be like ready for that.
Yes,
basically.
that was purposely said.
So I said to him in the car, like, I don't know, Mick, sounds to me like you got the job, and he just goes, yeah, I don't know. Like he didn't really answer.
But he's not. That's him, though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how I just took it as him being him. But it was now looking back because everything is through the context of him hating us for 6 days.
Sure.
Now I'm like, was he mad at like everything we did? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't want the job.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Maybe it's not. I don't know. What do you think, Ron?
I don't know, because I see it and I like my first reaction is like, all right, this guy is like, not self-aware, crazy. But then I'm like, well, it's probably a bit because people react to it like crazy. Like he had like 300 responses to his tweet.
Like 300,000 views.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But I mean, if it's a bit, it's a bad play because he's like out of the job. If he wants it, if he doesn't want it, great. I don't know. Like
Right.
we'll move on. It's too bad. We like Mick, but
What I really don't understand about him is whether it's a bit or not. I said, let's go live one last time to them. I was like, hey, what do you say? We got like an hour left in the drive. Ooh, pop it on live one more time. And I said 6 or 7 times on there, like, so Mick, any final anything you want to get off your chest here?
Nothing?
So we don't have to like react to a podcast that we're not in the room for? Like, how about we just do it now? And he was like, no, I'm totally fine. He goes, honestly, no issues.
he tweeted out he had a great time on the trip. He had a picture from North Dakota, right? I saw
Yeah,
that
he
tweet.
enjoyed it a lot.
So I don't really know. What do you think, Jake? You sound okay now, Justin. What's going through your head?
I think he just realized. So some people said like, "Hey, I think Mick did a bad job in North Dakota," which was fine. People were going to say that regardless.
Yeah, people think, yeah, right. That's I said it to him at dinner. That's exactly what Mike was just saying. I'm sorry,
Right.
Justin. Was it like, this is just life? Like the new producer, people are going to hate you. People are going to dump on you. People are going to say you suck. People are going to, and maybe he was just like, fuck it. I don't want to do that. Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know. He
If you look at just his tweet yesterday or anything, I'll say the whole weekend, I guess, because that led to his decision, apparently. Like, it is a massive change to get, relatively speaking,
Well, Mike,
Twitter response.
like he went on the trip too, which is
I
also,
know, and he went through the producer search and all that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, it is like overwhelming when everyone, because every tweet I was tagged in about Mick was he's a fucking asshole,
I know, it's
like
brutal.
people shitting on.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that is a massive like, oh fuck, maybe I don't want this type of moment,
I don't know. He's been getting shit for a while,
I know that's
especially with the basketball thing. He turned on all of us, but then he was back, and then he ditched us again. I don't know.
I'm kind of there for the ride. Like Mick makes me laugh. I can't like it does. I'm at the point now where I'm like, I like Mick. I know. I feel bad. I just hope he feels okay about it. That's what I would say. Because I don't like, if I don't like you, I don't give a shit if you're feeling good or bad. But like people I like, people who are, I like Mick. I don't want him to feel shitty about this. I don't want him to think he made a bad call. I hope he's happy, made the right call. He's still part of the show in some fashion. I'm amused by the whole ride. The whole ride makes me laugh.
I think he knows that, and he probably just wants to stay in your good graces, and he knows that if he becomes producer, he doesn't want to get on your bad side because he's as high as ever with you.
Yeah, I
think,
I mean, he makes me crazy sometimes, but I've never not liked Mick. Even when I'm pissed at him, he makes me laugh. The whole thing is funny, but I don't. It's just another Justin kill.
I know.
Such a kill.
That's what people are saying.
Gus,
Yeah.
Coleman,
Mick.
a couple of probably 4 of the Sandy Hook kids.
That's right. I finished them off.
Yeah,
If he couldn't have them, no one else had
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
The halftime intern.
he was there that day. Yes, you're right. The halftime intern. It's unbelievable. I don't know, but I talked to Justin. Because I was actually worried about Justin's like mental health a couple of days ago because I could tell Justin was starting to crack a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I
Oh
called.
yeah. I was ready to do a nuclear on
Yeah,
that.
I
on him.
called him. I was like, this is life with Mick. Just take the ups and the downs. He was When Just starts responding to like specific tweets, I'm like, oh, this isn't good. I'm like, just take a deep breath.
Yeah.
It's too bad because Mick, I think, would have broke Justin if he'd been in there, which is kind of
probably,
funny.
yeah.
Look at this sacrifice Justin for this.
But again, what I don't.
Yeah, I probably would have quit.
Maybe the mic wouldn't sound like that.
How about now? Now it sounds better, right?
No.
No.
Nope. Ask for a raise.
What about now?
Ask for a raise, Justin. You should probably have your mic work.
Yeah, no, I probably should.
Just going forward. Two things happened. Mick tweets that out within. Let me see if I can get the time of this correct. What are you doing, Jesse? You're knocking things around.
I'm trying to. I don't understand what's the matter with the mic.
You think I'm gonna have the answer for that?
I think Coleman will be back in Watertown to get his stuff anytime soon.
What time was the Mick tweet? Do we have the time, Justin?
The first one?
The with his official withdrawal.
Noonish?
I think that's right. Yeah, I just want the official time just for this.
12:19.
12:22 p.m. yesterday, guys. What? The earliest my wife and I would leave is November 1st. So if you need any help in the meantime, I can be available. Andrew Augustus. 3 minutes after. And then I talked to Justin afterwards. I was like, we're going to figure this out. Justin's like, yeah, can I get a raise? This is all like within like an hour of it.
Jesus
Good
Christ.
timing.
Which is fine. I mean, people can ask for a raise all they want. Justin's working hard. So,
Well,
but
to
it did make me laugh.
To put your mind at ease, you may have seen on Twitter, I withdrew from candidacy.
I did
Solidarity
see that,
with
yes.
Nick.
I did see
So
that, yes.
Don't need to worry about me.
Yeah. I mean, you are literally the worst marriage counselor who ever existed.
Come on, guys. We're all having fun, right?
Is there a worsehelp.com where people just go to Mike to ruin their relationships?
I meant it. On the ride there, we were thick as thieves. At least I thought.
I felt like I was walking into I felt like I was the fourth wheel walking to the restaurant in Minneapolis.
That's
it was
what
good
I'm saying.
times. Yeah.
We
and
were
then-
having a hoot and a holler.
And everybody was right. I could have told you this. When you're done with the shows and then you turn the car around and you're heading back and you got nothing, those are long days.
Sure.
Those are long. When you're by yourself, it's great. I had no problems with it. But when you're in the car with you three guys and there's all the jokes have been told, all the bits have been done.
Justin's talking with fish.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You
That
love
terrible bit.
Oh my god.
You know, all of a sudden those agenda-free Friday bits aren't as funny. When you got 1,200 miles to go.
How about Chris Klemmer's Illinois? What do you say, guys?
Arkansas.
No, I know. I was changing it for the ride home.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious. I'll be, give Mick a call. See if he answers. You never know with him. I don't think he will. Do you, Ron?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Interesting.
He's definitely listening.
I 30%
Why would he be in today, though?
I 30% expected Mick just to be here today. Just be like,
Right.
no, I'm just fucking around. Like, it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I just don't know.
You guys understand what the fuck?
I was duped into thinking I had a friend.
The joke was that Mick was like pathetic at like dinners. Do you think that actually affects him when you joke around like that?
Yes. Probably.
Then he probably shouldn't have it's probably best for him not to do it.
It all really was downhill when Justin gave him a D on the car.
Gave him a
ride.
B+.
whatever,
B+.
whatever it was.
Killed him,
You
Justin.
couldn't have just given him an A.
But people are like, oh, it's a bit, and I think he works up, but like his hands are like shaking himself. Like he gets himself worked up. Whether
He was definitely angrier on the ride home,
right.
for sure.
Let's see if he answers.
How do I sound now? Better?
It is better.
Good job, Justin.
You.
Mick, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Mick, why did you not respond to me? I reached out to you.
I know. I was just in a bad mood. I figured if I talked to you, it's going to go bad. So I was just figured I'd wait just another day.
You okay?
Yeah, he's cool.
What's the is there a reason is there a specific reason or something? Because I don't know if you've been watching the show.
Yeah, definitely have reasons.
What's that?
Mainly, I have no interest in working with Justin at all.
Why are you not here today? Why are you not here today, Mick?
I'd literally rather work with Bin Laden. So I'm all set there. But
You
dead.
You did dress like Bin Laden once. Well,
yeah, that's true.
Well, okay. So what? I wish you were here. What changed? Like, what was the moment? We're trying to figure it out because Mike, obviously, Mike likes
Are you mad at me? Did I do anything?
It's all Mike. It's all Mike wants to know.
All Mike's fault.
Mike, Mick, you like me and Mike, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, no.
So Mick, where did it change with? Because it did seem like everything was fine.
Listen, I mean, I think, as you know, I'm willing to play ball and put up with stuff because I love the show and I wanted to work there. So me saying everything's fine is also like, all right, let's try to make this work. You know, like during the trip, even if there's things I dislike, like I will just kind of go with it.
Well, hold on, Justin. Let him talk.
Like just your general attitude of, hey, I'm going to take the car over, do a stream, sit shotgun there, sit in the front of it the entire time while I have your shit all on top of me.
What are you saying? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
He had to sit in the back. So.
Oh, in the backseat of the car?
Yeah, it's like you asked me for an example. I said the example would be like having to sit in the back the whole time.
Yeah, if only it wasn't mentioned like multiple times. Hey, Mick, do you want to jump? No, I'm fine. Do you want to switch with Mike? No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in on Mick. He makes me laugh. I can't help it. Justin, you don't find this amusing at all, huh?
I find it a little bit amusing. I just think it's all fake.
It's definitely not. But Justin,
it's not fake. I fucking hate you.
Okay.
But Justin, he doesn't. But he's removed himself from the job. So if he's going all in, if it's a bit, then
I said this on Saturday. I don't believe that Mick thinks any of this is. I don't think Mick is doing it.
I don't either. I think. But Mick, I think I talked the other day and I said like you were like Justin's now. I don't think Justin's. I think you're just. Maybe your wires.
All right, let me ask you this, Kirk.
Sure, go ahead.
When you're reading those comments, I'm not saying it's the most malicious thing, but you're doing it for one reason and one reason only. To piss me off.
Go ahead, Justin.
The comments, I was reading every single comment.
Well, actually, there were comments he didn't read, right?
Yes, there were comments I did not read.
Did you think there was comments that I didn't read on purpose as well?
I guess. And also, I read a comment. You said, hey, I don't like questions about my ex-girlfriend. It was a very mild question.
I didn't need to say that.
Yes, you do, Mick. It's called fucking communication. Be an adult. Communicate.
Really?
I can't read your fucking mind.
Stupid?
Yes, you talk about things on your show and this show.
You're a fucking retard.
I mentioned you're a
fucking retard.
Yeah, Mick, I read a question.
Truly,
you said I don't like
explain that to. If I need to explain it to you, you're a fucking idiot.
Well, he is an idiot, but I will say, Mick, you did. But if you discuss on your own show. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what Justin's saying.
Why would anybody? Are we going to turn that into comments on a live stream?
I did it. I read it. It was glanced over. I didn't say let's go back to this one. I read it.
No, but it would have kept happening. What are you missing?
Where was this anger when I read it? Then where was this anger?
But also,
Justin, what I just say? I'm trying to make it work. I'm trying to make the whole thing work. I'm not going to flip the fuck out.
What'd you say?
Mick was high during the trip. He was puffing a pen the entire time. He left Visine, a little red eye thing in the back of the car. It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
I have eye drops, so I'm high.
Yep, and you were hitting a pen the entire time too, but it's no big deal. I'm a fucking rat, so I'm gonna fucking rat you out.
It's not weed, Justin. It's not weed.
Anyway. Everyone take it easy. But I guess my point is, Mick, so if you're like, hey, we don't want to talk about this and we won't. But that's the only reason? That's why you hate Justin? Just that?
Well, I mean, just listen to his general thing. He's trying to narc me out. He's asking me, like...
Yeah, because I'm a fucking rat now, you fucking retard. You loser.
What?
You're a fucking loser, Mick. You are a loser.
Oh, man, this is hurting you. This is really getting to you.
He's got Crohn's.
Listen, the reason why I don't want to work there is because someone like that works there. It
does feel like an unhealthy relationship now.
Oh, very unhealthy.
What
Mick,
happened?
I've been nothing but good to you, and you continuously tried to make things up to try to get me in trouble. You tried to make things up.
What am I making up?
Drew Peterson, right? Drew Peterson talking to his second wife.
You've made up that I'm late to the show. You said
Mike is
you were
the fucking
late
worst. Mike, you gave birth to this.
What do you mean?
But these two got in the car a week ago. They were fine.
I should have just sat in the back. My knees hurt a little, but I should have just stayed
fucking
back
fake.
It's not, Justin. It's not fake.
Yes, it is.
I'm not saying that he's right or wrong, but I think I'm not wrong. I think he believes it. No.
Well, now, yeah, I think he's really upset about the girlfriend thing.
And I think I think he didn't like sitting in the back, but
I said multiple times, and he said, I'm perfectly fine back here. I'm comfortable. I
agree.
So speak up like a big boy and say something.
Yeah, Mick, there's some of that. But Mick, there is some of that though. Hey, Mick, this is me talking, not Justin. There is something where you have to say, forget this job, just going forward. Where you have to say, hey, I want to sit in the fucking front seat a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you do have to, if you really feel that way, get it out. You know what I mean?
Okay, and what would happen there is if I started doing that, it'd be like, oh, it's the Mick show.
No, Mick,
Mick, what did you?
Mick, I did that to you though.
I think it'd be funny though, but it's also Mick. It's also like kind of like, were you upset that we were like I was making fun of you for like being bad at dinner the other night? Like that's all a joke. Like we like that stuff.
That's all funny and part of it. I'm with that. That's okay.
Mick,
I got mad. I got mad more of I guess the general perception and how it was just basically, I felt like I was just in the back seat the whole time. Didn't ever feel like there was ever a team aspect there between me and Justin.
I would,
there was any chemistry.
Well, if there's
and
a
then
coach in the middle
afterwards-
between you two, maybe it'd be different.
But Mick, when I was in the back towards
looks
the end, I was
baffled
like,
right
"Hey, would you mind if we switch tomorrow? Because my knees are fucking killing." If you did that, you think I would have been like, "Oh God, Mick,
No.
what a
Well,
what a
no,
baby."
no.
and
but
even if he
I
did,
also-
who cares? If you joke around about it, it's just a joke. Like,
Right.
then it's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So.
And
Yeah.
the like, I also like if that comment was read about my girlfriend or whatever, like that would annoy. Like I'm with Mick on all of his annoyances. Like,
Sure.
I get why that annoys him.
Yeah, Justin's
but
an
it's also
asshole.
that's gonna if you have the job, that's gonna come up a lot more than once on a live stream.
Yeah, on
If he
Twitter.
takes
and-
calls
That's a good
again
point.
on Twitter,
Again,
at live
Which-
shows,
which-
it's gonna come up all the
person,
time.
Who has control over it? That was my issue. Justin easily could have just ignored.
Which I said to you at the pizza dinner the other night, which was basically like, hey, like this shit's gonna happen. Like
Right.
just when you're part of the show, which Mike noted, I was trying to put a little message in there, but Mick swatted it away. Mike doesn't want to be part of this
Yeah, I mean,
world.
it is what it is. If you guys, I guess I'll talk to you soon. All right.
You're always welcome around, Mick. You're always welcome around, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, hang in there, pal.
God,
Bye,
he's
Mick.
fucking retarded.
God, you're an asshole, Justin. Good job, buddy.
God.
I would have thought this trip
Can I-
molded you guys as brothers.
I'm
Well,
shocked.
they are brothers now. In a way,
That's true.
This is how Mick feels about his brothers.
That's true.
I thought we were.
Oh, Mike is just a disaster.
I didn't realize the picture of the three of us on the roller coaster. I'm smiling and they're trying to jump out.
Yeah, they're choking each
Mike's
other.
like in the Dayline episode. Mike's like the best friend at the beginning who has her cup of coffee and she looks outside at the mountains and they talk about how Mick murdered Justin. Or Justin murdered Mick, I think.
Can I
no
play
idea.
the singular question that I was asked?
Can you play?
Can I play the question that I
Here he
asked?
is. He wants
no,
to play
no,
the
no,
question about his girlfriend.
No. There's no reason to.
What do you mean, play it like an audio question? What?
Yeah, why? No.
To show that I glance over it and then
It doesn't matter. He doesn't like you, Justin. Some people in the world don't like people. He doesn't like you.
yeah, he doesn't like Coleman either, and so he's
Or Gus?
not a good person.
Who?
Mick.
Doesn't like Coleman?
Yeah, he had a burner account on his phone that he made in January of 2024. Coleman was suspended.
Go ahead.
When he went live on his phone, he had me log in on his phone, and I saw that he had a burner account. It was called like Dickens Coleman. It's been protected now, but he had a burner account.
Why wouldn't you tell me this
I'm
before?
loving this.
Because I just
Keep
found out.
going.
I just found out about it on the weekend, and I didn't want to be a rat fuck
On the weekend, you found out.
over
From
the
who?
over
From
the
Coleman?
No, on the phone. Like you can change profiles on your phone.
Yeah, you were on Mick's phone.
Yes,
Oh, were you doing like a stream or something?
yes, because I was logging in real quick and I saw he had an old burner account. So this is the kind of person Mick is. I've been nothing but truthful and real to Mick, and he wants to. I don't know. He's just a
Justin's
strange
so
guy.
bad.
Justin's worked up.
I'm furious. I tried. I did nothing but help him, and he just decides to randomly make this up. That I'm somehow. I said he questioned. The question on the stream was like,
By the way, every like abuser, physical abuser of women say this. Like the
Absolutely.
husbands, like, oh, I love them
Absolutely.
too much.
Yeah.
That's Justin's thing with Mick. He loves
Be a
them too
better
much.
father
his
to your
thing
children.
was in the
during
wrong.
the stream where I was reading all the questions. The question was like, have you and your ex-girlfriend had sex yet?
Okay,
Again.
Justin, we got you. I don't want to try to prove this point. We got you. No one think. Yeah, I said that to Mick. We understand that.
Yeah.
Yes, I think Mick's problems run. I think Mick, like I said, Mick gets himself worked up into things. Like I don't. The thing about sitting in the back seat is strange. Like I
did
get
say to him a few times, but I said this at the end of the show. I was like, "Hey, Mick, maybe I should have been more vocal to you. Like, really take the front, whatever. You know what I mean? Because maybe he's weird. Me and Justin know each other better than either of us know him.
Maybe
so he
Justin's
feels
like a
uncomfortable.
fucking psychological master.
He might be.
Maybe he is.
Maybe.
Like,
Do that too.
I mean, like he's gonna
Mick.
play it dumb. I
And
mean,
do what?
That's
what
what
was
exactly-
what was the point of this?
exactly. That's exactly
I
how
wanted
they would
Mick
do
to
it.
get the job. He was going to get the job. You fucking said to him you're like, hey, when I hire you, this is going to happen.
what's that, Mike?
I'm the only one fit for this job, Kirk. It's just you and me.
And he thinks I did this to get a pat on the back from you?
And a raise.
Well, I mean, the raise was probably coming since Coleman left.
Well, you should pursue anything. Justin. Jeez, very arrogant, Mike. I don't know.
This
What are you
has
so
been
worked up?
a
What are you
rough
so worked
place.
up about?
I just don't. He has no reason. The fact that he's like, I don't want to work with Justin, which is fine.
He doesn't wanna
but
work
then
with
he
you.
makes up a just
You know
say
people don't
just
wanna
say
work with
you,
me?
just say you don't want the job.
I think he
That's
does
the-
want the job. I think he just doesn't want you. I think if I said to him, Justin's fired, you have the job, he would say yes.
I don't know about that.
That would last a week. But, but I'd be there for it.
Because there is an element where, because like Mick was super nice and polite to me and everything, and I think if I did something to annoy him, he could have been like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, just
Yeah.
say, hey, like, just in the future, don't mention this or don't
Sure.
do this.
Yeah,
or,
we all do. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is a thing where if I said to Justin, hey, enough with the fucking playing Pokemon songs on the radio, Justin probably would have understood that I was actually annoyed. You know,
Justin's whole life is a fucking bit though. Like Mick
It's a
quits.
lot.
Mick quits
It's a lot of
yesterday, and I'm
bits.
like, I gotta call Justin just to see what I call him, and of course the fucking ultimate bit is fucking child voicemail.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I just have a normal fucking person in my
It's
life?
just a gloop
it's a
gloop.
lot of bits.
It's just everything's you agree with that, Justin?
Of course, yeah.
It's just all a fucking bit.
I try to make myself laugh.
I'm worried that Justin there's no reason to snap over this. I can't have no producers. That's a good point. You know, I mean, basically, I feel like I have none with the sound anyway.
You got Quidditch.
Sounds
guy.
great. Sounds great.
Yeah, you're back. You're
He
back.
is back. Yeah.
We have Quidditch guy. Yes. Yeah.
I don't think he should have said he doesn't want to work with me. I think his real reason he doesn't want to work for me because you said I would have been the senior producer.
Correct.
So I think that was his.
I feel like you guys
issue.
almost have to work together.
I think so too.
You want Mick in now?
Sure.
You make. Wait a minute. I think it'd be funny if we hire. I mean, like,
I think now it would be.
I think
psycho.
bridges have been burned.
I give Mick. It's 9:57. I give Mick till 10 o'clock to accept the job.
I think it'd be interesting if Mick were to come in here and say he has a problem with someone. It'd be different.
What do you mean?
Like if you were to hire Mick,
Yeah,
he would come in here and he'd say, "I have a problem with Justin."
I think that may happen.
And then the
occasionally.
next day, he
Yeah,
would
somebody
say,
else.
I have a problem with blind Mike
Yes.
today.
No, not me.
Then he would come in
I
and
work
say,
so
Mick
hard.
is broken, Justin. Though you just got to relax. You
Yeah,
just
it's
got to
whatever.
relax. He's underneath all. He's a good guy. He's just got a lot of stuff going on. You got to think of it that way. Try. Yeah, it's hard. I know, but underneath it all, I do think Mick. You scrape it all. It's like Vader.
It is.
Remember when Luke said, there's good in him.
Yeah.
I guess.
Remember in Return of the Jedi when he says like you can still feel it.
I
And
do.
Obi-Wan says he's more machine now, the man twisted and evil.
Vader did kill a lot of kids, though.
But at the end, Vader was he stepped up.
Yeah.
At some point, Mick's gonna pick me up and throw me down that thing and save you.
We
That
are
is going to
forgetting-
happen.
We are forgetting that things have escalated now that Justin has outed him as a drug addict and a troll.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Bridges have been-
I
bridges
was
have been
Mike, I was
burned.
trying to blow over that. I'm trying to make.
I don't think Mick will.
I'm a wrap up, so
Nobody.
let's go.
Mike's just the path of destruction.
I'm already on it.
What's
you
the
know?
account? What was the account?
Dickens Coleman.
Dickens.
It was a picture of Coleman with a gay pride flag in his mouth.
That's fun.
That's
It was-
funny.
It was protected.
Oh, it'd be funny if Mick was just like, I had that account. Well, how hate-filled was that account?
You can't see it because it's protected.
Oh.
Wait. Just from you?
No, from everyone.
Wow.
Captain Coleman Dickens, Handyman Productions, joined January 2024. Probably made it to shit on Coleman when he was suspended.
What if it was very positive?
I think you're right about that.
What if it was pro Cole?
That would be surprising. I don't know what to do here.
It's tough. Fire Justin. That's the only option.
It feels like the thing that makes the most sense.
You want to do it?
Would you like to quit?
I'm for it.
You want to quit? Wait, what?
No, not quit, but if you want to do like a week of just Mick, that'd be great.
I don't want to do that.
Oh,
Mick
okay.
doesn't want to do that. No, Justin's a producer of the show. He's doing a great job. He's working hard. I just don't, I need Justin. I need you to be somewhat balanced. Don't let Mick break you.
Yeah, I'll try. I get worked up though.
I understand that, but
The
like,
wounds are fresh.
yeah,
It hurt. We were brothers 3 days ago. I dropped him off at the house. He's like, "Hey man, I'll text you
the
tomorrow."
real question is,
yeah,
is the tire fixed?
Yes, my dad brought his tire to a
Did
place.
Mick bring
to
the
get it
steaks to him or no?
I don't think he's getting those
He
steaks.
said he ordered them, but probably it's like the Lego things. They're probably not coming.
Lego things, the basketball
well,
shorts.
Can I have my?
Jeff Dealer got a shirt. I mean, it's a few months later. What's that, Mick? Justin?
I'm just texting him real quick, asking him for the $100 he owes me.
Here we go. Here we
For
go.
what?
What does he owe you money?
Hey, but they made a bet on the thing in the house, the dog,
Oh.
right?
Yes.
The thing that Mike's Justin's
husky.
dad showed, the husky, the
Oh, yeah, the stuffed animal thing.
Boy, Mick's
Jump.
1 in a million, man.
Yeah. Well,
He
they-
makes me laugh. I
He
don't
did
know.
after the South
Are
Dakota
you mad that
show.
Are you mad that I am not mad at Mick, Justin?
No, it's fine. It's
I
like
mean, what am I supposed to be mad at him?
Yeah.
It's funny. If you can step away from it
Yeah,
as a
this is-
listener
this
of
is
the
what he
show,
is.
you would be laughing at this.
yes.
But why can't you laugh at it?
Because when you're in the middle of it.
I know, but this is like not like a real. This is Mick.
yeah, it's
You guys are going to be friends
guy.
again. I know you're going to be friends. You don't
I
like when somebody
can't-
doesn't like you.
I can't be friends with him again. I've been hurt too much.
He's a junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Mick will be friends again.
John from Scranton's coming tomorrow.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
This is it.
Yeah, when I'm done with someone, it's just kind of like, no, like I'm not going to be
That feels.
like I'm not going to be anti Mick. I'm not going to be like anti him. Like I was very anti him the past 20 minutes, but after that, I'm just going to have him be what he is.
He was doing drugs on the trip.
He was hitting a pen and he had
Do you know
eye
that, Mike,
drops.
or no?
I had no idea. No.
Yeah, the eye drops. What does that mean?
It's to you put it in there so that it doesn't show red. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm lying about this.
Okay.
Well, which is it?
Wow. Wow. So if Mick had taken the job, would you have covered his burner account and the drug stuff? Would you have brought it up to me?
I eventually would have. If like
That's a no. That's a no.
That's tough.
I probably wouldn't have
Yeah, that's not
because
good.
he wasn't working for the show.
No, but presumably he'd continue to do that stuff and would have had that burner account.
Yeah, I mean, we know what Mick is.
I didn't know he had a burner account.
I didn't know he was a weed guy.
Neither did I.
Maybe
Everybody
it wasn't
fucking
weed.
is
He
for
said it
me.
was.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe he's telling the truth about this one,
Hopefully he is. I mean, whatever. I mean,
which is fine. Weed's legal.
sure. Okay, I get no issue with it. No, I just, I hope Mick's okay. Because at the end of that conversation, he sounded not okay.
Yeah, he kind of wrapped it up quick.
Yeah, this is Justin's pushing him now, bullying him. The kind of stuff that Justin would complain about in the past, he's now doing.
He said, "Lick my ball sack." To he doesn't pay his bets. That's a bad look.
That's not good. Was that like a joking with my ball sack or an angry
I
one?
suspect not.
Pay your bets, Mick.
He owes you $100. I mean, the man owes you $100. That's a fact. Boy, things are so much funnier than.
We owe him for snacks, as I said. He
That's
turned
true.
down. I said, well, "What do I owe you for snacks?" He said, "It's on the arm. Don't worry about
He
it."
went the whole trip
I know.
for this.
That's what's really crazy.
Crazy.
It's nuts. It's really nuts.
That's a wild trip to go on.
Oh.
And not,
Hey, great
not
story.
want the job.
Yeah, right. Maybe he just doesn't want the job and he's building this. I don't know.
But
But why would he do all this if he didn't want the job?
it's smart of him, though, if he went on that trip and was like, "I don't want to do another one of these," to be like, you know what, maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah,
That
but
is,
yeah.
you know?
But I think it's part. Yeah, I guess. But I think he likes that stuff. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I do think it was just being with us, probably. Like, I think he likes me, so he's being nice. But I think him being in the back and feeling excluded from us.
Oh, I would have
Probably
loved being
is
in the
a-
back. I would have made a little nest, read the chat.
He
the
said
whole
he liked
time.
being back
would
there.
you have
We
been my
asked him
friend,
multiple
Ron?
times.
What?
Would you have been my friend afterwards?
No.
Damn it.
I would have been so sick of you fuckers.
Damn it.
Nah.
I can't find a friend.
I was watching the whole time.
Jesus, I don't know. You know what we'll do? We don't usually do this. We'll take some calls on this.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see what the people say. Can you do that, Justin?
Yep.
All right. We'll take calls right now on the whole situation. Because, I know how this works. Now the internet Twitter's going to turn on Justin a little bit.
No.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
I think they'll definitely turn on for.
But once I say it like that, Ron, it means it will. A little bit. A little bit.
I think they
should.
would have anyways for the drug stuff, probably.
Justin
The rat thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he wants me to be a rat, I'll be a fucking rat.
Does he want you to be a rat?
He said embrace it yesterday in a tweet. He said you're a rat, embrace it.
Oh. What else you got?
I don't know. He sucks on the show.
He sucks on the show?
The thing he's doing for the network. Yeah, he does. Mark, Kirk, he does the same thing every single time. Who are you angry at? I'm angry at this person. Why? It doesn't make sense. I'm angry at my
But he gets
cousin.
reactions like
I'm
this.
angry
Like
at my...
you. Like, it's funny
Yes,
to me.
and it
that
gets
people-
fucking old.
Okay, what else? What do you got on Mike?
Me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No dirt here, baby.
Okay.
What you see is what you get.
Anything on me? I know you tried doxing me.
Oh,
once.
I was gonna fucking go crazy on you.
Doc's Ron?
Oh yeah, during the Civil War. Remember the Civil War, the McFuss Daddy War?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
The network war.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, once again, I was classy during that whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
had my
care.
back.
Different time.
I reached
politically.
out to you and said, thank you for having my back.
No problem.
You said, don't forget it.
That's right. Don't forget it, right?
I never did.
No. I'm a double network guy. I'm a Menors guy.
Sure.
Why not?
You might have to. That might be your best option now.
Hire him as producer?
Yeah.
I said if he does the boat trip and runs across the country,
That'd be great.
you can have a job.
Runs across the country. I didn't know that was included.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
His little legs going across the country. I would love to see that. Let's say we have people who willingly go across the country and back and then don't want the job.
Yep. Sitting right
Crazy.
here.
Fucking
That's true. Where did it go wrong? It can't be as simple as things were bubbling before that question. They just were.
Poor communication on both their parts, I think. Justin and.
How? I asked him multiple times. Do you have any problems?
It's
He
because
says no.
Because whenever anyone says you did something wrong, Justin, you get very angry.
You get very
and
defensive, Justin. This is why your brother hates you.
Yeah, good point.
Why he dumps out your Mountain Dew.
This is why your brother shits in your mouth.
Did it all start with the Starbucks Taco Bell thing? 'Cause
That was a
seems
big.
like
That was a
nut.
big. That's a good, Ron. Good point.
Yeah.
But I get where Mick was coming from there to an extent, where like the way Justin did it was like, I'm the boss. But I will also argue, Justin, relax, fucking relax, take it easy.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I totally. But at the same time, somebody has to be in charge of that.
Absolutely.
Or you're just driving around in fucking circles in Bismarck, North Dakota for 2 hours. Like somebody has to say, like, we're going here. And then Mick has to be able to say, but I want to go here. But it's you literally need a therapist for this.
That's tough. I can see why Mick wouldn't want to be the guy. But you also can't harbor this anger when no one knows you want to go somewhere else. Because if Mick just said, like, hey, would you mind stopping at Starbucks, at McDonald's for me? I would have been like, you know what? No Starbucks. I'll go to McDonald's with you, buddy.
Yeah, just get it up
Like,
on
it
your phone
wouldn't
and be
have-
like,
it wouldn't have
here's
been a big
30
deal.
minutes,
Yeah.
like exit whatever, like let's just go here.
Yeah.
But
if you really wanted it.
Right, but for all Mick's bluster and like the crazy Mickey here, but like he's like a quiet guy. Like he's not
Right.
And you and Mike, Justin and Mike are part of the show. And you know each other forever, and you're kind of the third. It's a weird spot.
Totally get why he's annoyed. That's
Like
what
Justin didn't do good enough job being inclusive.
I don't disagree
Justin,
with that.
relax. What's that, Justin? Go ahead. Justin's face is red, redder than usual. Go ahead.
I'm very worked up. It wasn't any. I didn't do anything. What do you mean? I went to.
That's exactly right.
I went to David.
What's that, Mike?
I went to David.
I'll lump myself in with that. I would say we both didn't do it.
Now again, like you didn't do anything. Like you have to bend over backwards to make sure Mick gets a taco. But I'm just saying, like if you're wondering what Mick's thought process is, that's his thought process. I'm not saying it's correct.
Yeah.
I went
I'm
to
just
Dave
telling you what
Buster's
he's
with him.
thinking. Yeah, you went to David. Thank you. He did go to David Buster's.
I think
Did you have a good time?
It was fine, but I guess it was terrible.
Yeah. Take it easy. Jesus, you're a baby. You're a fucking baby. True or false? You can be a real baby sometimes.
Absolutely
All
true.
right, suck it up. Jesus Christ. You're not going to get that $200 raise if you keep this fucking attitude up. What's that, Mike?
both can be true that we should have been more inclusive with Mick.
Oh, Mick's insane.
His
by the
level
way.
of
I mean,
anger isn't matching that.
Mick is nuts. Like, we love Mick, but Mick is complaining about sitting in the back seat. Like,
Right.
like at the
His
same
level of anger doesn't equal
No.
what we did wrong.
No, but I feel, like I said, I have sympathy for Mick because I think Mick works himself into a laugh. Like, I think Mick really, down deep, feels this way. I think he's just got a lot of insecurities, and this is how it manifests itself. It's not our job to, but he did not accept the job. We're past 10 o'clock. I gave him 3 minutes. He didn't take it.
Damn it.
I know.
Well,
tweet the number, Justin.
Maybe he's behind in the show. Will you account for that?
Yeah, sure. That's fine. But you can't work with a monster like Justin.
No, it's understandable. But that, like, I did notice. Now, again, I'm not furious with Justin, but I actually found it funny.
Ooh, this is interesting, Ron. See, Mike is turning on Justin a little bit.
The great stopping for buffalo wings argument. I was actually enjoying, but I feel I was right. But Justin was getting like angry with me. Like, how could you think this way? How could
that's interesting.
How could you think that me stopping for wings is selfish? When I was like, well, just admit it is selfish.
Oh, that's definitely selfish.
Of course, and I'm not even saying it's bad.
I agree.
But of course,
Yeah.
but Justin was
It's
getting.
fun.
I was like having fun with it. And I feel like Justin was getting angry.
But I think it's funny that Justin does that and annoys everybody. Like, he's got to do
Absolutely.
that. That's his job.
That's the part that Mick didn't understand is
Like, I think it would have been
Justin's
funny if
supposed to be
Justin. It
annoying.
would have been funny if Justin just like, because you wouldn't know if Justin had just gone like 1,000 miles the other way.
Right.
Oh, it would have been so great.
And you guys
So
are just
great.
like New
We're in
Mexico.
it.
It would
Exactly.
be very funny.
That's the part that Mick's not accounting for is Justin annoying us is part of the trip.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what's funny on the live
Right.
streams.
And if Mick can't take that, like, I'm not telling you, like, he definitely should not be doing this job.
Right.
Like, that's just life. Like, some people aren't built for it. We like him. Justin doesn't. But, I don't know. I like him. Ron doesn't like him, though.
No, I
Why
like him.
should I like him though?
I'm not saying you should.
No, I'm just saying like.
No, you don't. You guys don't like each other. The people in the world, you are uncomfortable when you don't like somebody or somebody doesn't like you.
Yes.
Yeah, some people in the
that's
world
natural.
don't. Yeah, some people just don't. Some people just don't like you. Some people don't like me. What? My guy Earl. I told him in Minnesota, in South Dakota, got the Vikings up. I said your quarterback blew out his knee. I was right.
That's right.
JJ McCarthy,
You had it first. No one's
Yeah.
crediting you, I've seen. Rappaport.
Schefter. I know. Poor Earl. He had his whole Vikings outfit on, head to toe that day.
He did.
Jeez.
I'm going to impress the guys.
Yeah. There's a very short, fat man in that home who owned that home. Nice guy, but boy.
Taylor?
Yeah. Oh, yes, Taylor. Yes.
Yes.
Your guy.
A nice guy.
Oh, he loves you. That's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
As long as you're honest. Are you loaded up, Justin?
They are.
All right, let's take some calls. Are you on Mick's side or? And it really is a Mick Justin fight.
Yeah.
And I will say right now, officially, I'm Team Mick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at Justin's face.
That's fine.
I 1 to 10, like how angry are you right now?
Like a
what-
7.
But you were
but-
10 earlier.
No, 10 is.
Like an 8 or something earlier.
At least
Yeah, probably.
8 or 9.
You're going to be okay, right? I'm not going to get a call. You're not going to go
we'll be fine.
wander around. You're not going to be in the hospital.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Oh, God.
When he outed him for the weed thing, that was a 10.
That was an 8.
That was
That feels like a 10.
a
Yeah.
rat. That was a rat move, but like he called you a rat, right?
Called me a rat and said embrace it. So that's what I'm going to
Justin,
do.
he's addicted to smack. All right, what do you want from him? It's the drugs.
Was it heroin, Justin? Is that what he was doing?
I don't know. Maybe it was just
Fucking tying
vape,
up.
a nicotine vape.
Hello, good morning. You're first. We're taking calls. A rare Monday. Beanbag Ron, Blind Mike, Quidditch guy,
The whole gang.
the rat, and Kirk Minahan. Hello.
1,000,000,000% on Justin's side here. Kirk,
damn
I
it.
can't, for the life of me, cannot understand what you see in this guy, why you want him around.
It makes me
what
laugh.
You think is entertaining.
It makes me.
about
It makes me. It's probably a
awful.
weakness. It makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh that he's so like worked up. You can't say it's fake now when he's like turning down jobs because of it.
Sure, but 90% of it, like that little 10%, sure, it's funny, but the other 90% is so fucking obnoxious. It's impossible to listen to. It's like nails on a chalkboard, grating, awful to
Gotta
listen
hire him
to.
now. Yeah. I got you. I understand where you come from, pal. Thanks. Hang in there, bud. Hang in there. It's okay.
The problem with like the theory of like, oh well, the fans hate it, so that's funny to do. But that's why I kept saying like, Mick, talk about it. Talk about why
Absolutely.
you're mad.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
and he wouldn't do it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. Hello.
425.
Sound like that was a pro Mick call there. Hello.
Yeah, Nick is fucking annoying, and his face is really difficult to look at. Him being in the booth is just not it.
He's deformed. Yeah, that's true.
Now I have
Sickly, okay?
I have a theory.
Go ahead.
He's medicating.
I remember hearing that Howard Stern would take calls to say things that perhaps he wouldn't want
Who,
to
me?
say. So you're saying your team Mick? Well, there's a cavalcade. Of
No, I'm Team Mick. I'm Mick all day. If Mick,
All right.
I'm telling you, Mick. Yeah, I'm Mick all day. I mean, I love Justin too, but I mean, the idea of these two in the same booth together every day now is
It is
intoxicating
funny.
to me.
It is funny.
Yeah.
It is the funniest option.
Justin the rat. Yeah.
The way he hides, he'll hide behind the mic, and it's like, what the fuck are you? Why do you do that? It makes no sense. And then he like peeps over the top of it with his little eyes, and he's just like looking like he's got a shit-eating grin behind his face, and it makes me want to fucking
Well, this
punch
feels-
my fucking phone every morning.
This feels petty.
I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
He's not a confrontation guy. He's really nice in person.
Mick,
Yes.
he's Meek Mick in person.
Yes.
Oh.
But not just me. Like he's very nice.
Mick's a good guy. Like,
Yeah.
like very nice.
I'm saying he's not like cunty, but
No.
like fake polite. Like he seems genuinely nice.
He'll always send me a note like, "Thanks for this," or doing like very nice. Like,
Right.
yeah, way more than Justin ever does. Hello.
I'll start calling you. Thank you.
No, it's okay. Mick's a Mick
406.
Discord guy.
Hello, is this me?
Oh, I forgot we used to do stuff like this. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Hello? Yes, this is Jeff, and I called to tell the truth about me and Nick.
This is Jeff.
I believe it is Jess, his ex-girlfriend. I'm willing to drop the call.
Okay, we don't need to take the call. It's fine. Because it could be her. We spoke to her in Delaware. She was very nice.
Yes.
Right, Justin?
I'm not talking about her.
Well, I'm saying we spoke to her in Delaware for the Subway show.
That is a fact.
Okay. So now you are talking about her.
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Are you loaded up?
7-7, they are loaded up.
All right.
Complicated mind games.
I know.
Hey, Kirk, how we doing?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I think Justin's a rat fuck.
Yeah.
There we
I think
go.
He's incredibly difficult
This
to
is
work
planted.
with, as it looks like. I think he was big brothering Mick the entire trip. It's pretty.
There
pretty
is something.
evident
Even
there.
Mike will say there's something to
and
that.
now, yeah, and now he's just ratting him out. I think Justin's just a rat fuck, and he'll suck your dick all day until he's in your good graces. So he just gets to push everyone else down.
Justin, you want to respond to that?
Yeah, Kirk did call me the other day, said, hey, really good job bringing up that question about Mick's ex-girlfriend and making him sit in the back. That was a really good move.
What do you mean?
People are saying I'm doing this for like a pat on the
Well, I
head.
mean, what did you expect when you're reading that comment? What did you?
I was reading
expect?
every
You
single
clearly were-
question. I was reading
No,
every
that's
single
that's
question.
bullshit.
It's
That's-
not
that's
bullshit. You
that's
can go
that's a
back. I read
fucking
questions about
lie.
me. I
You're
read
a
my
rat
questions
fuck.
about.
I don't think you can
That's
go
a
back.
fucking lie.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can.
And then I
That's a
started
lie.
skipping
You're a rat.
questions about When Mick made a comment that he was uncomfortable, which he's talked about on this show and on his own show before.
I'm gonna have no producers in like 2 years.
But that's after the original comment, Justin. You fucking rat, dude. You just sound like a little bitch. It's just like I was in the chat. There was multiple.
Is this Christian?
I was just gonna say that.
Christian, is this you?
This is
And then
Christian.
you picked.
Hey,
You picked.
hold on. Is this Christian?
No,
Ah,
Is it or no?
Are you sure?
are you a Marx?
no, it is not. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure Justin has Christian at some, but it's not Christian.
It's not Christian.
Okay. Ball hog. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like Justin's just incredibly difficult to work with. He just
How do you know?
How do you know?
I mean, you're not wrong, but how do you know? How do you know that? This show's very funny.
I watch the show every day,
Yeah.
Kirk. Like we can fucking see everything.
We're trying, man. I'm with you. He's difficult. I'm doing my best. Thank you very much, pal.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, now he's like spitting. Oh, you're smoking a vape in the backseat. Like, Justin,
I'm a rat.
Grow a fucking sack. Grow a sack, dude. Be a man. You're just a little bitch.
You're saying that? Okay, I would say that to Mick's face. He would not say that to my face. Fact.
That's true.
How do you know? I mean,
Because
yeah, you
every
know
single
that.
time he
I'm
comes
sure
he comes in the studio with someone, he turtles. He's not. I have a sack. I have a sack.
He
Let's see it.
turtled with Mutt. He turtled with Coleman. I mean, is that? Do you really think that's the case? Because I think
Yes.
whenever he's in the studio, he's going after people.
And then he comes in here with Gus after he says he's going to slap the shit out of him. He's like, I actually have no problem with Gus. I would have driven him in today. He's a turtle guy.
Well, maybe he just doesn't want to make the show all about himself, Justin. I'm like,
Is this
no.
Al?
Well,
That definitely sounds like something Mick
all
doesn't
right, all right.
want.
We're good. Thank you, buddy. Hang in there, pal.
But again, the argument isn't really like I get why Mick would be annoyed at that comment. But then after the stream, I would have said to Justin, like, hey, can we not talk about my fucking girlfriend?
Yeah.
And,
And I said afterwards, I
Justin
said-
seems like the kind of guy that would be like,
fine.
oh shit, I'm sorry.
I said, hey, I apologize.
I think it's way deeper than that. Like I just think Mick, everything
It's
Mick
crazy though.
Mick just builds everything up.
I said after the stream, I said, hey, I apologize for that. And he said, yeah, no, it's fine.
Oof. I showed you a tweet 4 minutes ago. Who side you on beyond Mick or Justin? I voted for Mick, and it's still 83-17 Justin.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's today though. You
Yeah,
know?
right. History is not.
Right.
Yeah, right. I mean, Justin could be a monster.
Yeah.
We don't even know. Like we have some idea, but we don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, you have to know how to handle Justin. Like if Justin was doing things to me that I'd go, Justin, for the love of God. But I've known him for
Tough spot.
I've
Mick's in
known
a
him
tough
for
spot
5
back
years.
there.
You know?
But
Yeah.
Mick also knows Justin. He's been on the show a
Yeah.
million times. He was on the team. Like he knows that. It's like,
and that's where I don't like. I feel bad for Mick in the sense of like he didn't want to speak up or be rude or whatever. But when you're on the live streams, it almost gives you a
you
freedom.
got to do it. You got to do it.
Then it gives you a freedom to be like, Justin, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know.
Hello.
401.
Fuck Mick.
Oh.
Mick's a slimy rat fuck. I am Team Justin all day long. Justin's your most loyal guy since day one. I don't think he's a rat. I don't think he's a snitch. He's loyal to you.
Well, he's definitely
Mick
a
likes
rat,
to start
that's right.
fights.
Yeah.
Nope, I think that Mick's been gunning for Justin's job since day one. He didn't want to work with Justin, but he was trying to get Justin to quit. Calling him out on bullshit, just trying to stop fights. Team Justin all day.
All right.
All right.
There you go.
Justin's not really an intimidating guy either.
I'm a big
No,
boy, but
well, we spent the first 2 hours of the trip talking about what a pushover Justin is.
He's a pushover, but
And one thing I will defend on the rental car thing
No
is
offense, Justin.
someone was putting in the chat,
Please don't hurt me.
call Enterprise Rent-A-Car and say that Mick is driving.
yeah, I saw that.
And they put the phone number in.
I saw that.
So I think Justin got nervous, like, fuck, I have to drive the rest of the way.
Yeah.
You know?
Hello.
610.
Hey, Kirk. It's Little People, Big World guy.
Oh, good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm calling because I like to think I know a little bit about family drama.
Sure.
And
Well,
this
yeah.
is exactly like a big brother, little brother. And I see this as a Justin is Jeremy and Mick is Zach.
Yeah.
So he's throwing his Jeremy weight around. He's tall. Justin's big.
Yep.
Justin has a job. Mick wants a job. He's little and short.
Yep.
Just really, it's a sad dynamic the way Justin's acting right now. Just picking on the little guy.
Justin?
Yeah, it's true. I think if I listen back, I don't come off great.
Oh, you think so?
Probably.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing that movie.
Feels like you're doing what Mick does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now you're doing that great.
I loved it. Mick came after you.
It's a fight. This is what it should be every day in the studio with you two. Making music together.
I texted Justin yesterday. I said, if you want Mick in instead of me, I totally understand. He said, nope, you're in.
I thought Mick could be. Well, I didn't think there's a chance Mick would be right there. Anything else, Little People, Big World guy?
No, I just hope Justin can change and we don't have a family strife, and then eventually Mick and you're holding on to a farm, aka the show, and everyone's fighting over it, and there's really nowhere to go, and it just becomes a real bitter battle. And now there's nothing on TV to watch anymore, and I'm just really depressed.
Thank you, Little People. The question is now: is just Justin going to just step on anybody who tries to get in that second chair? Now?
Not at all.
But that's Mike and Ron, not you, Justin.
Depends who it is.
No.
Yeah.
John from Scranton, definitely not.
If he doesn't feel they're up to snuff.
Yeah. He's got his little world now. He's got his little room.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
He's happy.
I got Quidditch guy back here.
Yeah. It's like the world on fire.
Quidditch guy. This guy's whip
sit
next to
idly by for Justin's bits.
Hello.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
You find any good couscous spots up there in Vermont?
Vermont.
Go ahead, sir. That was the whole call.
That was my question.
Yeah, okay.
What the fuck?
But Justin, like everywhere you stopped to eat was Justin's call, right? Like on the road?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Where did we didn't really stop to eat anywhere other than Buffalo.
Where's the place you were stuffing food in your face with a wrapper all over it?
Hardee's.
Yeah, who's?
Oh, it's me.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it was, but
also
somebody
that's
has
not true.
to do it.
Actually, Starbucks was Mike.
Okay, I'm just, somebody has to
told
do
me
that.
We were going to Starbucks.
Yeah, Mike loves Starbucks.
I didn't get anything from Starbucks.
He's obsessed
I said,
with
"Do
Starbucks.
you want Starbucks?" You said yes.
Yeah, Justin did always ask. He's like, should we stop here or whatever?
Right. That's fine. Somebody has to do that.
I also asked if there's anywhere you want to stop.
You asked me that?
No, not you.
Oh,
that
okay.
Mick or
Yeah.
Mike. I said if there's someplace you want to stop, we'll stop.
Yes.
Yeah, again, there are things you could complain about, but these are minor. They're not like, I hate him for the rest of my life kind of things. They're like, oh, these are minor gripes on a 60-hour road trip.
Yeah. Mix, like the backseat one's a tough one. I'm not sure I'm not riding with that.
As I pointed out on the stream, I'm twice mixed size, and Justin said that he might be 3 times mixed size.
Yeah.
Which I said we were a Russian doll. But like that is kind of the guy who's significantly smaller than the 2 fatzos up front.
I mean, he had the whole back seat. Was he Jones in the drive?
No, there was a bunch of suitcases and shit in the back.
Oh, yeah, suitcases.
Yeah, there was not a lot of room back there. I
Yeah.
did see that. I was at the hotel in South Dakota. I was like, geez, not a lot of room
It's
there.
just buried.
Yeah.
God. Hello.
239.
Hey, Kirk, it's Jeremiah down in Florida.
Hello, Jeremiah. Old caller, Mike.
Currently
Yes.
I'm currently washing my underwear in the Homewood Suites, waiting for Twin Peaks.
It's a good old
Twin Peaks to open up so I can have an ice cold beer.
Very nice.
So cold. And that reference is just to say that I'm not team any producer because it's all about Kirk. Kirk
Well,
has
thank you, Jeremiah.
That's
propped
nice.
up every producer he's ever had to make the show amazing.
You know what I like about the waitress at Twin
Doesn't
Peaks? They
matter.
got big eyes.
I heard.
What's he really talking
about?
I could never figure it out.
Than their breasts.
Yeah, he meant their. I think he
pimples
meant
are
their
bigger
tits,
than their
Jeremiah.
breasts.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I know. Thank you, Kirk.
No problem. Thank you, buddy.
He's washing it in a pool, right?
He's washing his underwear in a pool.
In a pool.
Yes, at the Homewood Suites.
I remember you talking about either Jerry or Curtis drinking a beer and describing the backwash.
Oh,
That was always that's been in my head for six years. whatever
Curtis
it's been.
was drinking a beer. Yeah, right. It was down there, and like he left to go whatever back to his room, and Jerry finished it. I can see shit in it. Just like, who cares? It's beer.
That's really gross.
Oh, so gross. Hello.
908.
Hey guys, Justin, I have 2 things. Justin, I have so much empathy for you because ever since Mick has been on the show, whether it was a third chair or producing, I've even told my wife, like, this is my little brother to a T, where it was never his fault. It would always drive you crazy. The way he has, like, animosity towards Brother Al.
There is a lot of
like,
that. There is yeah. You're right. You're right.
It's just, and then Kirk, I mean, my second part was like, is that something that you were ready to deal with on a day-to-day basis with him? I mean, you already dealt with the shit with Coleman, like, I don't know if you would even be able to want to take that.
It was going to be a lot. We were going to dive in. It was going to be a lot, but I really thought once Mick got settled in, that he'd be okay. Like once he knew his role and got past all the insecurities, that we could work through it. But I mean, I guess not. I don't know. I mean, Justin killed him.
Is there an element? This is where I worry about.
Thanks, buddy.
Talking about
one
Mick,
or two more, Justin. Good.
The environment that Mick is creating is you kind of walk on eggshells around him now because I'm like, I like Mick and I'm not insulting him here. I'm just asking this question.
I don't walk. Why walk on that? Who cares?
Because I don't want him snapping on me.
Who cares?
I like
it's funny. It makes me laugh.
I'm a sensitive boy.
It's funny when he does it.
My point is there just an element where he just doesn't want the job? Because
definitely.
He was
definitely.
He was probably going, because at the time we all thought Justin didn't want the job. He was going to take over for Gus, it seemed like. And then he stormed out and there was a big thing. And then he just, so is there an element where it's just, he gets close to having the job and he's like, maybe I really don't want this.
Maybe. I think this is the first time where he's like, probably isn't the right job for me.
Right.
Which is like, great. Like that's better than taking the job and then having that realization and quitting 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
Like no harm, no foul. Like it's kind of funny. He and Justin hate each other now. It's a rivalry. I'm still not sure what it's really about. But I kind of do. Like Mick has this guy's right. Like whether it's Al or me or he has a little brother, Gus, little brother syndrome.
Well, he said that.
He just is always aggrieved. He always feels like he's being attacked.
I forget if it was in the
I can
car
relate to that.
or
on.
Yeah, a little bit. But I went to therapy about it, and I was, I understand now. Like, it's not, no one's always out to get you.
Right. Like, you don't care that Colleen's banging your mom right now. Like, that's funny.
It's fine. We got over it.
Yeah, it's part of it's a relationship.
I love Colleen. Sorry.
How would you feel if that actually did happen? If Colleen was your stepdad?
It would be an honor. The stupidest stepdad of all time.
That's definitely true.
With he and I in here, we always know where Nipples and Cullen are.
That's true. Yeah, Sheldon was like, yeah, Nipples was going to show up in North Dakota. I know he was.
Not with me out of the house.
he was also.
Oh, yeah.
But Mick said something, I forget if it was on one of the live streams of the show itself or what, but he said something like, well, Justin's a big brother and I'm a little brother.
Yes,
something like
even
that.
I said,
did say that.
I have no connection to that feeling.
And I said Justin's actually younger than Mick.
Yes.
That is true.
Yeah,
right. I think I said that, right? Yeah. So, but I get it.
But that whatever that is, I have no connection to it, but that resonates with him very much, it seems like.
Mick is still in line to inherit the show when they leave.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, and Justin has to produce for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to happen.
You can handle that, right?
Totally.
Okay, good. Hello.
732.
Hey boys, I'm just playing catch up. I'm assuming Justin called Mick's ex-girlfriend like a cunt or a whore.
I don't believe so.
Like that, right?
I don't think so. Justin, did that happen or no?
I can play the sound.
No, it's okay. We don't need to play
all
the
I
sound.
all I said was, have you and your ex? I was reading questions from the stream.
Mm-hmm.
One of the questions was, Mick, have you and your ex-girlfriend have had sex since you broke up?
Uh-huh.
And then I literally asked the next question within a sentence.
Do we get an answer to that?
Yeah, that
he says no.
Denied. Okay, interesting. What's that?
He says no.
It kind of it's alarming to know that his best friends are his brother and his cousin, because clearly no one just could stomach being with this guy for more than 2 hours.
There's a guy was at a bachelor party a few weeks ago, broing it out. What are you talking about? Actually, I know what you're saying.
I think those stories can be made up.
They might be, but I will say, like Ron was just saying, if you ran into Mick somewhere, you'd be like, oh, he's like a nice guy.
Yeah, right.
Like he's a very
100%.
quiet, I mean, at dinner in Minneapolis, he was invisible.
He's like reserved.
Yes, very quiet.
Even on the ride down, maybe he was hating it and not having fun, but he fit right. Like there was no.
I mean, Justin slapped him at dinner. Not even part of it.
I never felt like
cock.
He just raped him at the dinner table.
Mick never stood out to me on the ride down as like not enjoying himself or whatever. Like maybe he hit it, but
ride back not so much.
I mean, slightly less.
Where was
but
dinner?
Not a ton.
Where was like the date night? What was dinner there?
We didn't get dinner.
No.
Oh no.
They both went to Taco Bell at the same time, separately.
Really?
There was a Taco Bell
across from the hotel.
100 feet from the hotel.
Okay.
Justin didn't ask if he wanted it.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
He's like, oh, there's a Taco Bell there. I'm gonna get Taco Bell. So I thought.
Oh, it was a date in the hotel.
Toledo.
It was the Toledo
It was
hotel.
Toledo. I'm sorry. Toledo.
Was fine. AC didn't work in the room.
At all?
It was 71 degrees.
Ugh, God. Yeah, I went a different direction than you guys that night. I went a little south, but yeah. Hello.
978. They are loaded up.
Thank you, Justin.
Good morning, ladies.
Like they're about to combust.
They got through. Yeah, I know. It's usually how it works here, Justin. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I just woke up and my mommy made me pancakes. and I feel like I missed something.
Hi, Coleman.
Is that what this is? Is it
Hi.
Coleman? Yes. Hello, Jack. How are you?
It's me, Jack. I'm going to the beach later.
It's assault day.
sounds fun.
That's great.
Dickens, stop. I'm on the phone.
Oh, yep.
I remember.
Hi.
Oh, is this Mick?
Sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is Mick doing
No.
Coleman doing Dickens?
No, honey.
You sound almost like a homosexual in the way you're speaking.
Yeah,
Stereotypical.
I realized that once I came down, I was going to embrace my full self.
That's great, Coleman.
Did Dickens
And
move?
it's just
Yes. He's doing work there.
Yes, he came
That's a
with
good
me.
question.
He's doing work.
Came, and he came.
We got you. We got you, Coleman.
And it was just, it's been so refreshing. I've gone so much to the Sac and met my friends and had some pizza with.
Hold on.
mac
One
and
second. Wait. Break character. Talk in your normal voice. Hello?
It's me.
No. Seriously.
Jack.
Seriously. Talk in your normal voice.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kirk.
Okay. Forget. I always want to know where this guy is, what he's doing. Like, is he at work? Is he at home? Is his kid next to him? Like, what? But he's
This
not going to
guy,
break
you mean
character.
just in general?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Like this guy right here. What's he doing?
Yeah.
Like it's thanks for the call. Like it kind of worked, and then once it trails off, like I want to know what's going on.
That's what people forget is like calling in with a funny voice is funny for 1 second.
Right, and then it's like,
Oh, I have nothing to say.
Right, I'm just gonna make
Fuck.
like yeah. He did his best.
He's in a meeting. He's like, excuse me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hello,
603.
603, the great state
Hey,
of New
Kirk.
Hampshire. Good morning.
I think we need to assign some blame
Ooh, blame
to the
pie.
person who brought up the idea of this live stream in the car, and that would be Greg Poehler on his last appearance.
God, I didn't even know that.
That's not true. We would have done it anyways.
If you go back, it
I mean,
was the end of the show.
these guys would have definitely done live streams during the drive, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on.
Don't
Poehler's-
sully. Last time it was one of those
I don't like
classic
that.
Kirk, Greg, and
Yeah,
Justin
don't ruin
shows.
that.
Don't
Yeah.
ruin.
Yeah,
the
please.
Magistrate.
Now,
of
if
that.
Poehler was in the car with them, with Justin and Mick, it'd be different. They'd be getting along fine now.
You think
There's
so?
no room.
Hmm?
I said there was no room.
No, I'm saying no Mike.
If he replaced me.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Keep up, Justin. Jesus fucking Christ. Justin is rattled.
So rattled.
Take it easy, Justin, would you?
Take a chill pill, Justin.
Oh, here's what's I predict is going to happen now is there will be things if Justin is the solo producer. Anytime he fucks up, it's a victory lap for Mick. Whether he takes it or not, people will be like, Mick was right.
Mick was right.
Mick was right all along.
Look out for Justin Burns too.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Hello.
978. I've never had a burner before. I've had Tustin, but that's not a burner.
That was you?
What? What is that?
It was his name. It was Tustin Rudell or something like that.
You know it.
8713 still in this poll.
978.
God damn it.
It's gone up
Hello.
since the last time you mentioned it. I think.
Justine Trudell.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
I hear you're having a hard day, big brother.
Wait a minute.
Guess what? I got my loofah.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Your sister's name is Justine?
Oh,
Yes.
Wow.
It is.
She loves showers too, I guess.
She's always showering.
Here it goes. I just turned on the shower.
Oh, no.
You got to give it a little bit.
Shampoo. Oh, it's cold.
There's only one shower in the house, yeah.
I'm at work, by the way.
Thanks, Justine. See you later.
Well played.
It's good to hear from her.
Hello.
781.
But that is like right there. Justin is taking a call about his sister washing her vag. Like
Yes.
Mick would have to do that at some point. You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
of course.
That's just what happens.
That's what they do on the Montante's podcast, the contracting guy.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what
We
they
did
do.
listen to an episode of that on the ride home.
You did?
Mhm.
How was it?
It was absolutely perfect for what I needed in that moment.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I understand.
Yeah.
Hello.
781.
I think there's a valid point right to this Mick to therapy talk. We understand the guy needs serious therapy. If you recall, he famously doubted whether or not Al was a big therapy guy when in
He
studio.
wasn't. Yeah, he was stunned by that. Yeah, that's right.
But I really can't believe what I heard. So Mick basically just took a shit in Justin's mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and Justin responds, Kirk, guess what? Mick smoked weed on the trip. Mick has red eyes. Mick
He's a
has
narc.
pen, magazine in the back of the car.
If he wants me to be a rat, I'll be a fucking rat.
He was Dickens Coleman or whatever the fuck he was. I mean, Justin. I was on your side, but you gotta give the guy a break here. Like,
I know that's bad luck.
Crohn's.
You agree with
you
that?
Can't fucking eat. You're stopping for buffalo wings every 2 hours. You got Mike thinking he was in Vermont eating everything in sight. Like, the kid needs, to take something to get his appetite up. Let him fucking do it.
Fair, very fair point, caller.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thanks, buddy. All right, one more if it's any good.
Also might be medicine for his Crohn's.
It's true.
978.
He did deny it though.
Taco Bell for breakfast seems crazy to me, but I'm old. I don't know. Do you do that, Ron?
What?
Taco Bell for breakfast?
Hell no.
Okay.
They do it breakfast at Taco Bell. It's good.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Hello.
Local landscape expert here.
Oh.
Couple of points and a question. So I've been to a lot of the live shows, and I noticed that every time you're walking around, Kirk, Justin's following you around. You say, "Hey, Justin, what's going on?" He goes, "Hey," puts his head down. Right?
Supposed
So
to give you a blowjob?
you asked for the perfect.
What does that have to do with landscaping?
What's like? Oh, thank you, buddy. What do you expect him? He's there to
take pictures and
yeah.
Right. So Justin is the perfect producer for you. You said you wanted a young guy with no kids who's going to be driven. Justin would cut off his dick for you if you asked him to.
Would you do that, Justin?
Would I cut off my peen?
With what tool?
Butter knife.
Oh, I don't know if I could.
With a dull spoon.
Yeah.
A dull spoon.
It's a dull spoon. Yeah. Go ahead.
But Mick makes everything about himself. The whole thing, all the content that Mick produces is about himself. Producing on the show.
No, it's a good.
Like,
yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you a second, buddy.
whole-
It's a good point. I was thinking about that actually in the drive back. I'm like, would Mick do stuff that's just show stuff and would it work? Like Camp Lake Park.
Right.
I think he would.
He
but
would
would
do
it be
it.
good? With I don't know. It's a good point, caller. Thank you.
Would he do that and put it on Beyond Average, or would he do it for KMS?
Well, if he's
It
working
seems
for the
like
show,
he wants to put it
yeah.
on Beyond Average.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for the call. Yeah. Thanks. All right. We're good with calls. It seems like a 50-50, Mike, to me.
It's about.
Yeah.
What's that, Justin?
Is it about?
Yeah. Well, Justin's like in the point. I'm telling you, be careful here, Justin, because it can turn on you in a second.
I agree.
Yeah.
The maniacs are coming after you.
Boy, Mick, and his first Beyond Average back, he's gonna be loud and proud.
Oh yeah.
I will say that. Where is Alan? Where's Christian on this?
Well, we heard Christian earlier.
That's true. They're very quiet. Where are these guys?
I don't know.
This feels like a classic.
I don't know if you heard Mick's down on them as well.
Yes. Well, I'm surprised to hear that, but yeah, it's unusual. But he's down on them.
They do seem like guys that won't shit on him. Maybe they disagree with him, but they won't shit
But
on him.
I love his
at
back.
time
I'm just
of
waiting
need.
for them to go
Yeah,
after Justin. I mean,
Right.
you get those guys.
Right.
That's a crew. Oh, but yes, we were wearing our Milton's loud and proud in the Dakota. This is a store for men. There's some, and Mike is right. We were at the we were at that pizza place, which was really in a weird spot. You all right, Ron? All right, go pee.
He's pissed like six times since he's been.
Has he really?
Yeah.
He's back on drugs. The pizza was good though, Justin.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was good for South Dakota.
Yeah,
and the garlic bread was good actually.
Yeah.
I like the place had a good atmosphere. I thought.
Well, that's what I liked. Is it was a typical sit-down pizza place.
Right, like a dive. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Yes.
which was good. Justin wanted to go someplace fancy, so it was lobster pizza. But
That's right.
Did not happen. But we're there, and Mike is wearing one of his Milton shirts, and hand to God, the guy who I don't know if he owned it, but he's one of the workers there.
Yeah.
Came up to Mike and was like, "I really like that shirt."
Yeah.
He started like
feeling me up,
say fingering it almost.
Yeah.
He was like, "Well, this is fabric." He was. Then he said, "It's Milton's store for men." He said, "Is there one of those around here or not? Maybe there will be soon enough. Who knows?"
I said, don't worry, buddy. Go to miltons.com.
Correct. Yes. Whether you're in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, Colorado, Kansas, Christian's House, anywhere, you go to miltons.com and get your great clothes right now. Or the 3 locations, Social Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or at the Burlington Mall. Our great partners at Milton's. Giving compliments nationwide. We thank Milton's as always. What else is going on? We can move on, I guess. We say goodbye to Mick.
Wow.
We have to say thank you to the past and say, what does the future hold?
I suppose.
Tomorrow is promised to no one. Who gets that chair? Do we even hire a second producer? can you even work? It's like Harvey Weinstein's assistants. Like after a while, you just got to say,
this is a job for no one.
Yeah, this pattern is probably it's probably not the assistant's fault anymore.
Right.
You know? So I don't know what we do.
Is John from Scranton really a candidate? Or
I don't think so. I like
he
John.
would have
but-
told you by now.
Yeah, I talked to John last week, and he was kind of like, we talked it out, and he was. I don't think he wants to do like. I don't think John's moving from Pennsylvania. We talked about tomorrow, Pennsylvania to here full time to be the second. I know this hurts Ron because he does that stupid 7-hour show with him every night, but
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He's tough to read.
Yes,
because he says he wants it. He says he wants it, but I don't know. I think he's happy doing what he's doing.
I agree,
said.
and he's great. We love John, and also it rains here a lot.
It'll be
Tough to get here in the rain.
He's terrified of rain.
Yeah, rain is scary.
He's a hydrophobe.
How's the weather tomorrow?
It's supposed to be.
Is there any rain anywhere in America tomorrow? I want to put John in the situation where
Is it cloudy even?
I will say we had remarkably little rain on the trip.
None till the end, really, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The start and the end, yeah.
The first day and the last hour.
Only rain in Massachusetts.
Is that right?
I believe so.
Turning to the dark cloud that lives here.
It's true.
No rain scheduled for here tomorrow.
How about from Scranton to here? We need a full weather report so we can avoid it if it rains anywhere.
He said 81 and sunny tomorrow.
Good.
He tweeted it out.
Yeah. I will also say this: there are no other candidates.
Well, it'll be less of a bombshell when Justin's like, Kirk, John's smoking.
Right.
Yeah,
John's,
we know that.
John's a crack addict.
Yeah.
Yes. That is true. Yeah, I don't know. Do we just go Justin and some interns? Do we? I don't know.
I guess.
I'm not sure.
Right? Who else? Montante back in the mix?
He wants it. No
one wants
I
it.
saw Will was going at
Yeah, that was
Mick.
strange.
Well, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be a lovely card.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're in no rush right now. We'll figure it out.
All
I'm not going to drag it out, make it a whole production, but we'll see how it goes. What else is going on, Justin, outside of the whole Mick world?
The Red Sox are homophobes.
The Red Sox are homophobes. That's
right.
true. That is true. Do we have the sound of that?
We'll find
That's
out.
Justin getting sound. Jeez.
Oh.
You need a tennis racket? Is that what you're saying to him?
No other word was
Maggot.
as crystal clear as that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no... I saw this became, of course, now. Like, everything is now. It becomes this whole war where, like, the right... Like, this is the world we live in now. Like, you can't say that mic'd up in Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball has all these deals. They have this whole... You're going to get dinged if you do that. It's just the way the world works. Like, it's not a free speech argument. It's a job.
No, but the punishment should be like, I wasn't thinking. That was dumb of me.
I feel like the backlash
I'll
isn't
move on.
that bad, though.
Not at all. No. I'm telling you, the world
it's
has
not like
changed.
Adam Jones or whatever.
No, this is different than like 5 or 6 years ago. People were just like, all right.
This also
like-
happened.
That's true. Too.
Yeah, good point.
But like
Fair.
a stupid thing to say. Obviously, he regrets it. Whatever. But
And that, as you pointed out, that word's kind of coming back.
you know,
It's not funny at
It's a lot
all.
of podcasts now.
what was that, Matt?
It's not funny at all.
No, he's right. He's right about that. Now, obviously, he's not affected any more than we are by that
Sure.
comment.
No.
But
What was that?
That was a good one.
didn't really work out. Huh? Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was a boom hiss. Get a little of this.
I like that one. Do we have
I
that?
like that.
Nope.
His old partner will be in studio. No? What? His old partner will be here tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Quantum Week's own Chris Klemmer.
That's exciting.
Presented by Chris Klemmer. Will be here tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe auditioning for the producer job.
Wow.
Who knows? I don't know. Who the hell else to say? But the real takeaway for me was, this was the old Kirk and Callahan special ruse, was this Herald reporter making up this Michelle Wu meeting with the Red Sox and then deleting the tweet and then never even acknowledging she deleted it.
So why tweet it out?
I don't know.
She just misled?
That felt a little bit like a Ben Volen dupe job or a Borders
Okay,
dupe
yeah,
job. To me, I don't know this. She's the one, Gabrielle Starr, right? That's her name?
Yes.
She's the one who did that thing where she was locked in
The parking garage?
Yeah, it was MGM, right?
Yeah.
It was your place.
Yes.
She was locked in there and was dying or something. Remember she had her whole thing? Yeah. So she tweets out that Michelle Wu was demanding a meeting with the Red Sox. I quote tweeted it and then I realized then it was gone. So I don't know if she got nervous about it, if she didn't feel, but per source she said, but then she deleted it. And then Reamer had a quote from the mayor's office like, this is completely made up.
Yeah.
So I don't
So
know.
he was bringing the gays after.
Yes. So I don't know what the Herald's done nothing about it, right?
Thanks for reaching out about this to confirm. We don't think the reporter had a real source because that information was completely made up.
Like, by the way, I could see Michelle Wu doing that. Like, I was
it
super
didn't-
stunned by it.
when you retweeted it or whatever, that's how I saw it, and I was like, that's
Yeah.
not shocking.
No. So I don't know. I wonder if she was like, if she thought that it wouldn't be shocking either, so she'll just tweet it out.
Yeah.
Which is, as a reporter, is insane.
She said per source.
You know, one source, and then she just ran with it. So I don't know. And then she deleted it and has not, and just keeps tweeting away. No punishment from the Herald for just either making up a story or being dead wrong. So.
Yeah, they just don't care about that stuff anymore.
No, I guess not.
Unless a big enough deal is made of it, I guess.
I suppose, yeah. So, yeah, he got suspended for 2 games?
Yes.
Yeah, played yesterday, yeah. So there you go.
We do have a tweet from Mick.
Ooh, well, let me read it. I'll read it. Here we go. From the desk of Beyond Average Mick.
Right.
Friend of the Kirk Mick Show. Friend of Mike's, I think.
I hope so.
Do you consider Mick a friend?
I do. We'll see how this tweet goes, but yes.
It does say a slur in it.
He does?
Yes.
Just the N-word for no
Yeah,
reason?
wait, what?
I hope Mike Geary kills himself.
Damn it. And I will now, you son of a bitch.
Unsubscribe to Blind Mike Project?
Come on, Mick.
This is not right, Mick. Well, I subscribe. BlindMike.net, Blind Mike Project on YouTube. I mean, really, Jesus. Justin is a mental midget. It's likely because... Why, Ron? I'll give you a guess. Oof. This could be Jim Tomei Lang. No, Justin, or no?
Oh, man.
By the way, you might not be wrong. We'll examine it, but we'll examine it.
Justin's a mental midget because...
It's likely because I'll give you that.
It's likely because his...
Imagine if he gets it, Justin. Everyone just feels that way about you.
His parents babied him, have a pool? I don't know.
Okay, not so,
Actually, yes.
That's a cousin of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
He says a slur. So I'm going to say he says he's mentally
No,
challenged.
you already said the slur.
Midget's a slur.
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes.
Okay.
I'll retweet it.
Something to do with his grandfather.
It's likely because his father is a police officer and has sheltered him from the real world for most of his life,
That's an interesting take.
which would explain why he still lives at home with his little dinosaur bed.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty funny.
I'll get him to quit within a few months. Bank on it.
Wow.
Justin, you want to respond? Is your bed a dinosaur bed?
It is not.
Okay.
It's a big boy bed.
Okay. It could be a big dinosaur. Dinosaurs are big.
Listen, Mr. Husky doesn't sleep in a
Right.
dinosaur bed.
I mean, it does have a
He's
toy in
regal.
there from, right?
That's above himself.
Do you have stuffed animals in your bed?
I don't sleep with them, but they're
You put them in your bed like when you make your bed?
no. They're chilling out over in the corner.
You ever talk to them in your room?
Nope.
We asked this on
Oh,
the
you
live
did?
show.
Okay.
Yeah. This was
Well, it's a
covered.
reasonable question.
What size
Looking
is your
good
bed?
today, Justin.
Yeah. It's like Cartman with his dolls when he's having his tea party. What's that, Ron?
I said, what size is your bed, Justin? Is it like...
Queen.
Oh, okay.
Good size?
Yeah, it's a really nice bed.
That's just like the guy in it,
Race
right?
car.
Right. That's right. Both beds are queens?
I think the one at my parents' house is full.
Do you bring the bed with
Oh,
you
yeah.
or no?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if you carry the bed. It's like the old days, like
Moving day.
like the 1800s when they move across the country, like Lewis and Clark, just chopping land as they go across. I do see home now, Papa. That kind of thing, you know. Do you think your father, being the center of the criminal justice world, sheltered you from the evils out there, Justin?
His hero.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Probably gotten him off on a lot of crimes.
Yeah, probably brought him, beat some guys for speeding or something. So you deny all of that tweet. You don't think any of
Well,
that's
first of all, I don't like him bringing my family into this. This
here we
is
go.
something that.
Here we go. Yeah, Bitsville. Do you think you're a mental midget?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. It's likely diagnosing somebody. It's likely because his father's a police officer and has sheltered him from the real world for most of his life.
Which would explain why he still lives at home with his little dinosaur bed. I live at home because it's cheaper.
I think he lives at home with his bed, like his bed's next to him at night.
It is.
He's not in it. Yeah,
You got to give him that. It's funny imagery.
that is true.
His dinosaur bed.
Jeez. 33 minutes ago,
Oh.
Al.
Oh, no.
Did Justin Trudeau really try to rat Mick out for hitting a vape? Holy shit, what a fucking loser. Running the daddy of the tattletale. No wonder Mick and Coleman don't want to work with this pussy. I'll retweet that too. I gotta retweet that. You just gotta get it all out there.
I get
you
it.
know?
No,
For
I understand.
news purposes, you're
Yeah,
saying.
we gotta get it all out there. And Little People Big World guy can no longer support Mick after the use of the word midget.
That's understood.
Tweet that out as well. So I mean, there's a lot going on. Right?
Little People Big World guy had a funny message to me the other day. I didn't get a chance to respond to
Oh
it.
boy, Mike, I do like you. I can't, as much as I don't want to. If you had died of a heart attack, right after you said Little People Big World sent me a funny message the other day. If you just had an aneurysm and just died, everyone's like, "Oh my God, what? I wonder what it is." Even at the wake, everyone's like, "What do you think it is?"
Well, then I won't tell you. How's
No,
that?
go ahead. What is it?
He said, I've been listening back to old episodes, and you know what never got enough play?
Oh.
It's your grandfather dying on Thanksgiving.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know how to respond.
Wow. He died on Thanksgiving Day?
He did.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I probably knew
I said
that.
it, I guess.
I'm sorry, but didn't get enough play.
Yeah.
Mike, how about your grandfather dying on Thanksgiving?
I know. It was devastating.
It's crazy. Of all the days.
It was tough.
Of all the days.
Yeah.
Huh. What else, Justin?
I'm trying to think of a response here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way. You're going to respond to it. Why don't you give it a little time to marinate?
The narking thing was shocking.
Yeah.
When he said it.
That's kind of a dick.
It was, and it felt desperate.
That felt a little unhinged.
Because he said embrace being a rat.
But that's not why you did it. You were unhinged.
I wasn't hinged.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, there was a time in it, but you could have done it more casual. That was like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like a child. I like it. It's it's plain dirty. You're fighting for your life here.
He's a burner account guy though.
Yeah, that
Is
actually
that worse?
surprises me.
We also have no idea what that account ever tweeted.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
You think it was
really,
positive?
I'm sure it was really pro Coleman.
I mean, he protected it, so obviously he realized.
Let it rip. Let's see it. Let's let the public see what was on that account. No?
Yes.
I saw Mark Cuban say yesterday he's got a bunch of burner accounts.
Really?
Yes.
It's upsetting.
I've never had one.
I have not either. He said it's mostly for basketball stuff, which is weird.
Oh.
Meaning
like fighting with like
Cuban
Kevin Durant or something? Like I don't understand.
Actually, the Mavericks are very good this year.
I don't even get it.
Yeah, it's got to be a cop
Very
out.
weird.
That was didn't Romney have one famously?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Weird. All right. What else, Justin? Move on, Justin. What else?
Trying to go pulling up my topics.
Okay.
Do you see Subway called a meeting? They're losing a lot of money.
Yes, I saw that.
Even with $20 fucking sandwiches?
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, that's, I don't understand how that stuff works, but they've lost the plot a little bit.
Foot-long Italian BMT.
Go ahead.
12-ounce bottle of water. How much?
You got this on the trip? Because I did the same thing. I had a 6-inch turkey, provolone and bacon, bag of Baked Lay's, fountain soda. I think it was like $14.
That's nothing.
Well, I had 6-inch.
I know. But
What was yours?
No extra meat, nothing.
How much?
18 and change.
Oh my God.
Fucking crazy.
And then once you give them a tip, they give you the tip off.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Thank God Justin didn't. Justin had my life in his hands there.
Yes.
He handed him my
Jesus.
card.
Where was that Subway?
Where
I
was
don't
it?
remember.
Indiana?
Right off the highway, or was it an individual
Off the
Subway or a
highway.
gas
No,
station?
it was
Subway?
There was
a rest stop
Sbarro's.
Subway.
Justin
I
got
don't-
Panda Express.
I don't do that.
Justin goes up, tries to order the Justin.
You got Panda. You got Panda Express at a rest area?
Yes.
It was after I remarked how weird it would be that to get Panda Express. He
Oof.
stayed quiet
gutsy.
and got one.
I like to get off a Subway. I don't like when Subways are connected to gas stations. It makes me uncomfortable.
Why is that?
It just feels dirtier. I know it's stupid, but I like the individual standalone Subway. It's the way I'm built. So they're in trouble. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I thought they did well with those foot-long pretzels and cookies. Maybe it's just Harry. I don't know. He likes them.
I wanted to try one, but a foot of cookie feels.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
He did the Triple Crown. He had the foot-long churro, cookie, and pretzel on the same. But he's 12 years old. I mean, that's how it goes. What else, Justin?
Shark Minahan tweeted out that Mike stole. During the trip, we played a game of Dirty Minds.
Oh, I tried to listen to that. It was brutal.
And that game 5 was stolen from me.
Okay.
You think sitting in the back seat could break a man?
Yes.
For that game?
Maybe you brought Alan Mick together, Justin.
Sounds like it. It definitely sounds like this hasn't happened before, and they go back, and then Mick comes, Kirk, guess what? I'm angry at my brother.
What was that impression?
Who was that?
that was my Mick.
That was Mick?
Yeah.
Yo.
It was my brother.
Hey, Kirk.
Dice Mick? I don't even understand. I don't get it.
It's me, Mick.
Oh.
Al can tongue my yam bag.
What was that? What was that impression?
That was my Mick.
Okay. All right, what else? Did you think we were going to do Mick all day?
No, I'm going through it.
Okay.
You're right about JJ McCarthy. Steve from Gloucester has been very annoying on Twitter.
I have to say, I was actually listening a little bit this morning, running to the Drips in the Office a little bit. And John actually had a very funny, Joan had a very funny Steve impression at some point. I forget when it was. It was actually kind of funny. And then I got a message from Steve during the week where, let me see if I did not respond to it. I got some crazy messages. Sweet Jesus. I may even delete it. Here it is. Of course I wrote my monologue. There's no way I can riff 15, 20 minutes. And I'll stop asking to come on the show if I ever record TCP. Just disappointed how it ended.
Yeah.
Of course I hear it as always. Of course I write my monologue, Kirk. Of course.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. Of course I do.
I got I guess, similar message because he explained why he didn't really explain, but he mentioned something of why he hates Jeff. I still don't really understand it.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, that one I don't get. I don't get the
Jeff
he hates
exaggerated
Jeff.
the story or
Yes.
something?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's very confusing. What else, Justin?
Steve Torry got a phone call.
Oh, good.
If I just while we're on that, if I could just say, it's funny to watch Steve make up a Jeff rivalry out of nowhere. It's just as funny to watch Jeff respond.
Oh,
to
he's
it
very worked up. Well, Jeff's attitude
viciously.
Talking to Jeff's attitude. Which, if this is your attitude, I'm okay with it. It's like if these guys didn't go after me, I don't care if they have one follower of 10 million. Like,
right.
I can fight back.
Sure.
I think that's okay. I'm all right with that. But yeah, he fucking hates Steve.
Yeah, he turns on
Jeff
him.
ripped him.
Hates
Yeah.
him.
It was good.
You're a fucking loser.
Which, by the way, he is. Like, I've kind of had enough of Steve. He is a fucking loser.
Oh, sure.
Like, just
Fan
go.
of the show.
Just go away. Just go away. Hello. Or no, oh Jesus, Steve Torry. Go ahead.
Oh, Steve.
Load him back up.
Be great. Hello.
Thing. Here is Max in Massachusetts. He joins us on Mad Dog Daily here on a Tuesday. Hello, Max.
There's a light in me, there's a light in you, whatever language you speak, whatever your point of view, whatever people may say,
Nicely done.
whatever people may do.
Very good, Max.
There's a light in
Oh, come on.
me, there's a light
You should have said
in
about
you.
what today, Steve?
All right, Max, maybe you should go on an audition somewhere because he might get hired. Very, very good voice. Schlubby in Alabama.
That's disappointing.
I'll tell you, Steve Torry's got a lot more playful, though.
He has.
He finally embraced it.
I think Robert Redford broke him. Or
Yeah, he
whoever
wasn't
it
happy
was.
that day with him. That's
Yeah.
true.
But you got to ask for anyone doing it in the future. You have to stop and say, about what today, Steve?
Oh, you got to do that?
You got to ask,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't call Steve Torry and do that again.
No.
Like 10 times. Celebrate more than 100 years of the world's best steak. Though we have a name today, huh? Okay. 50% off site-wide Omaha steaks during the anniversary sale. Tender filet, handcrafted and extra aged to maximize tenderness. Big savings on premium pork and chicken, scrumptious sides, and of course, decadent desserts. I love Omaha steaks, and boy, oh boy, is Officer Trudell going to be happy when they'll show up at the house, huh, Justin?
Oh, yeah.
At the pool? You have him at the pool?
Probably.
We invite Mick over to have the steaks break bread with the Trudells.
Yeah, if he brings $100.
Okay, if he brings $100.
he has to pay me. I bet.
I understand. So he doesn't bring the $100. You will not have steak dinner with him at the house?
I will not.
Okay.
You got to pay your bet.
Fair enough. Man has to pay up his debt. OmahaSteaks.com. $30 off. Promo code KIRK at checkout. Minimum purchase may apply. OmahaSteaks.com. $30 off. Promo code Kirk at checkout. It's like I congratulate my friends at 98.5 for all their success. 15-year anniversary feels like a little bit of a forced one to me, though. No?
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations. Like, they've done great. 15 years, I don't know.
I was wondering.
You were a big part of that.
It would be my.
It was a huge part of it. What's
It'd be
that?
my 15-year reunion, and I was like, "Do we celebrate? Do you have one of those?"
Some schools do.
High school?
I don't know if we had. I don't think we had. I think we did 10 and 20.
I don't think we are. It doesn't seem, anyways.
15 years would have been 08. I don't think we had one. I don't know. 15's weird. I don't.
Wait, yeah. I think mine would be this year. Yeah, we're not
same.
having it.
No, have it, Ron?
No,
No?
we didn't have 10 because of COVID.
Oh, is that
I
right?
think, yeah.
It doesn't even need it anymore.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
fucking
social
stupid.
media. Everyone sees everyone. It's like, yeah.
I don't think that lines up, by the way.
What's that?
5 years ago.
2019, Ron, was not COVID.
I think you're a filthy fucking liar, Ron.
How old are you,
yeah.
Ron?
I graduated 11.
Oh.
15 would be 26.
Okay. Yeah.
10 years would be 21 COVID. I could see that.
Yeah.
What the hell were you thinking?
I don't know. I thought it was right around the corner.
It's not far away, Ron. Hang in there. You'll be there. What were you saying, Justin?
Do you want to hear the caller talk about your favorite?
Sure.
Phone number. Here is Max in Massachusetts.
Oh, wait a minute.
Talking about his martinis.
Take it easy, Steve.
That's what I thought it was going to be too.
There's a light in you, whatever.
What's happening?
What's going on here, Justin?
That was Max. Mr.
Ready to
Settles.
go. Ryan is on the couch. Ryan, what's
Yeah, hey guys. One of my favorite station memories was when Minahan was protesting Felger in the parking lot.
I almost ran him over.
I will say this: I'm friends with both these guys. I love Zolak. Bertrand looks so terrified here.
Really?
Oh, looks. Did you see that, Justin? Or no?
Yes, his ass got tight.
He looks
usually
super terrified.
Because if you're basing on what he says, he seems fine.
Yeah, Zolak kind of. Yeah, he looks like. I thought no, maybe no.
No, he's definitely
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Feels like he's at gunpoint.
I remember that. That was back in Brighton. He was marching around the parking lot with a sign. Remember that? Funny bastard. He's got that percentage of I don't give a F in him, which helps his cause a lot. I just remember there were certain people like hiding in their offices upstairs. He and Jerry were great. Like, what are you doing? He and Jerry were great.
See, that's what made me think he was
just
trying
go out there.
Yeah.
People were hiding in their offices.
Yes, they were.
As if like.
Yep.
Like an active
You're a
shooter
gun
drill.
Bomb
Yes.
threat.
Yep. I remember. Yeah. People were hiding in their offices. Which again, the whole thing was I went after
Roy
Halladay died. And Felger did this whole thing. It was a parody, of course. I didn't think Felger should have got suspended for it. I went over across the street and did this thing where I was lying on the ground. I almost got arrested. And there were guys hiding in their offices. Jesus Christ, these pussies. I think the guy who died, I got in a fight with, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carlson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Rest in peace.
You always get along with Bertrand, though, right? Mm-hmm. So what was he so scared of?
Well, it's like a weird thing. My name is still oddly still
98.5?
It's like a curse. It's like someone's cursing.
Yeah,
on
it's
air.
so weird. It's fine. I've been off the radio for like 6 years. It's
Even
very
the
strange.
caller hung up immediately. It seemed almost like he was trying to slip it in. Yeah.
Zolak loves you.
Oh, it's great. He's
Yeah.
great. You're a good friend of mine. Great guy. What else, Justin?
Do you think your social security card was stolen?
Yes, I do.
It said I don't understand this. It said that
Everybody's did, right? Basically.
It said 2.9 billion social security numbers were taken. How are there that many social security numbers?
7 billion
There's a
people.
lot of people in the world.
Social security is not a worldwide thing.
Well, I'm saying how many people are in America?
Like
300 and something.
Something?
What? How many?
350 million.
That's it? Okay, I was like 500 million. So you're saying how many social security cards are stolen?
It was reported that 2.9 billion social security numbers were stolen.
Really?
Well, if you steal everyone's, what's the difference, you know?
That's what I said.
Right?
To my wife. She's freaking out.
Really? Well, yeah. I mean, it's not. So what happens now if they have them? What do they do?
They can pretend to be you.
They can have it. Yeah, 2.9 billion records, including social security numbers. So it's part of the total number, Justin.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the idea. You know what a great movie would be? Someone steals my social security number and their life gets worse.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Horror film? Fuck. God damn it.
Why is my credit dropping?
All right, what else?
After calling him on the show and him not responding, Coleman did get back to me.
Oh, he did?
Oh, he did? I
He said
assume not.
he was at a family party.
Of course, it's the life.
He apologizes.
He did.
Yes.
They hiring him back?
I'm not opposed to it at this point. I'll tell you, that Mick Coleman dynamic might have been interesting.
Sure. If Justin ever
if
let us
If
find
Justin
out.
said no, yeah, but Justin blocked it.
Yeah.
So I think Mick could have worked easier with Coleman.
Really?
Easier than Justin?
I think Justin something about Justin rubs him the wrong way. I'm not saying it's correct. I'm just saying
I'm saying easier than Justin and Coleman or Justin and Mick?
easier than Justin and Mick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Justin Coleman I think got along fine.
Well, got along great.
So Justin killed him.
That's right.
Yeah.
They didn't leave on good terms.
But you guys had a nice talk or no?
A
Text?
little bit.
Yeah.
Text. Yeah. Back and forth. Normally, about Steve from Gloucester, kind of the normal
Sure.
stuff.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
And,
Naturally. Yeah. All right. What else?
There's not too much else going on.
Is anyone in tomorrow with Klemmer?
Yes, we have the reuniting the director's chair.
I don't know what that means.
It was an old show on the network.
Okay.
With Chris Klemmer
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know.
and Ted Sellers.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a show on the network?
It was. I believe they did 2 episodes.
Chair. Get it?
No, I got it. Yeah.
Director's chair.
Were they talking about directors or something?
They would talk about They picked a certain director, and
Like
they would
David
talk.
Fincher say or whatever.
They did like each movie, like every episode, they would talk about 2 of his movies.
That was a show on the network?
Yes, I believe they
I
did.
have no memory of that. Do you, Mike?
Vaguely.
Huh. Didn't take off, huh?
No, they only did a couple episodes. It was Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, sure. Good director.
Yes.
And who was the other one, do you know?
No, that was the only.
Oh, it was only, I think it was a
one
couple.
episode?
So,
One episode.
so they would do like an episode about Memento, and then they did an episode about some Robin Williams movie.
Oh,
and then
Insomnia.
eventually, and eventually they would have
Oh,
finished.
they're going to do the entire
Clemmer loves
catalog.
his long-winded things.
He does. He's still doing his top 100 movie list. It's
No,
never ends.
That's not
Yes.
done yet?
Yeah, no, he's still
like
doing
30
it.
He's been there more than 100 weeks.
Definitely has. He was like number 22 or something the other day. I was like, what's this fucking thing ever going to
How can
end?
that be?
He's definitely been there for more than 2 years.
And then eventually, when it cuts to it, they would have picked a new director.
Sure. And then gone through their entire catalog.
Yes.
Right. That's not a bad idea. I mean, that podcast Blank Check does that, where they go through like whoever, Tarantino, Eastwood's career. It's good, but
One by one?
yeah,
movie by movie.
Yeah, I think they might even pick like 6 or 8 of them or something, like the best ones. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but I know Ted was a big movie guy.
Evidently. I think Klemmer needed him for the title chair.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, sometimes you just have to,
It was all.
right.
Did 2 episodes. Was like,
You must have been so happy when you
shit.
thought of that. Yeah. It's a tough call. But yet the chair. All right, what else?
Are Saco tickets going on sale?
Soccer tickets are going on sale, Justin. It's funny you asked that. Monday, they're going on sale.
Perfect.
Monday, start of the show, Monday morning, the tickets will be on sale for our extravaganza weekend at Saco. And boys are planned out right now. I have no idea what we're doing for that golf tournament at all. None. My suggestion, Montante, would be, why don't you just play golf with your friends? And then we'll figure out a show tournament in March or April, something next year. Does that make sense, Justin, or no?
I think that's probably the best way to do it.
I mean, you can organize that, right?
As long as you plan the tee times in advance, just for who you have on the list,
Yeah.
just make that and
Go
be
for
done.
it.
Be
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I mean, I'll even play it if he wants me to. I'll go.
March is a little early for golf here. No.
Well, whatever, May. I'm saying next year or even next fall, whatever it is. Yeah, I saw that they had the Barstool Classic in Boston yesterday, maybe? I think.
Yes.
Right, Granite Links?
No.
No, I think it was at TPC, right?
No.
Yeah.
Riggs must have started planning that 3 weeks ago.
I guess. Yeah. Nice to be invited, but whatever. It's not for me, I guess, but yeah. What else?
You see, Foreplay wasn't invited.
I did see that. Yeah, there was that. The week of the Tour Championship, they're having like a mini tournament with all the golf influencers online, like all the YouTube people, and Foreplay not invited to it.
Really?
Seems very strange. There are people in there who have like 2,000 followers on Twitter.
Have they gone downhill?
I don't think so.
Not
It's very
respected anymore?
strange. I didn't understand that. It's just a weird move. I didn't get that. I don't know if they're pissed. Are they upset about it or no?
I think they've made a couple of jokes, but I don't think it's hurting them too much.
Yeah. But yeah, I was surprised to see that. Boy, police have reportedly arrested multiple people in the overdose of Matthew Perry. At least one doctor was involved when Perry drowned in his hot tub
Ketamine,
after,
right?
ingesting non-prescribed ketamine. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
I guess very strange.
So he suggested the drugs he was taking, but he wasn't prescribed?
Probably like a Michael Jackson thing, maybe? Was that guy's name Conrad Murray, that doctor? Was that his
Sounds
name?
right, yeah.
I guess it's something like that. How long ago was that? It's always longer than you think.
October of last year.
It was?
Yeah.
2023?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. What's going on at that blindmike.net, by the way?
We're back live Sunday.
Okay.
Been building up. A long break.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to Why You Laughing's sometime next week as well.
What we got? Do we know?
Couple, I'm not sure which to do first. There's going to be a Norm episode.
Yep.
I want to do Martin Mull because he passed away this summer.
Yeah, he did.
And I want to do Rodney's Young Comedians special.
Oh, yeah, a bunch
So
of them.
I don't know the order, but
Yeah.
some form or fashion.
Oh, good. I'm sure Ron's doing his 96 Meeting of the Mind shows. And
Yep.
What was your old show? You had a show on the network.
I did. I had Mel Kirkmore with McFuss. But
Oh.
McFuss has been MIA. So
Is he okay?
I think so.
I want to speculate. I like McFuss Daddy. What's that, Justin?
He's just dealing with things.
Is he okay, though?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good? He's feeling good? Good. We like McFuss Daddy. So hopefully he'll be back around. All right. So blindmike.net. Go subscribe right now, please. And go to the Blind Mike Project on YouTube.
Yes.
What else you got, Justin?
So Trump did this thing with Elon Musk.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of that.
A couple days. This was kind of funny. Him just talking about getting shot.
What was it like for you?
Not pleasant. I said there was blood. I had more blood. I didn't know I had that much blood. The doctors later told me that the ear is a place that is a very bloody place if you're going to get hit. But in this case, it was probably the
He sounds like I do. Remember those remotes where it sounded like I had a lisp?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's what he sounds like to me.
People were talking about him like stammering.
Yeah.
So
Trump is not handling this whole, like, he doesn't have momentum well. Like, you know.
He's the old guy now.
Yeah. It's just strange. And he's got to figure it out quick because he's losing the plot here a little bit. He's got to figure it out. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But when you're surrounded by, like, people who aren't going to challenge you, I wonder what happens. 8 years ago, dumping on Hillary's easy.
Sure.
Even dumping on Biden, even though he lost 4 years ago, is easy. He's old. He's feeble. Biden this year, easy. Now you kind of have a weird one. Like, I don't think a voter really cares if Kamala Harris slept with Willie Brown 30 years ago. Like, who gives a shit? Like, it doesn't really matter.
I saw some clip where he's like, Kamala's waiting for my plan so she can copy it. And everyone goes, yeah.
Yeah, some of
dummies."
that, yeah. I just feel like he's got the time's kind of getting, maybe the debates will be good. But, if I'm a Trump supporter, I'd be a little nervous right now.
Yeah.
I'm in on Kamala now.
You're voting for Vice President Harris?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's because Samwise has joined her.
Who?
Hey everybody, good morning. Here I am in downtown Chicago at the corner of East Grand and West Grand. And I just decided
Is this Sean
that
Astin?
Yes.
Oh.
I need to get out and start campaigning for Kamala Harris for president.
He decided while he was in Chicago that he needs to start
doing it?
Getting out, campaigning.
I have to say, and I don't mean this. I mean this with all due respect. I don't judge. The Lord of the Rings franchise. They are the gayest films ever made.
Why?
At the end,
how do you mean?
do you like those movies, Justin?
They're my favorite movies. It's the best
Of
trilogy
course.
ever made.
At the end, they're all in the bed tickling each other.
Oh.
Like, oh, you, Frodo, 'tis you all along. And they're like flopping around, fucking each other. It's very weird.
I've never seen any of them. That's
They're-
not what I was expecting.
They're hairy and weird and short and gay, which is totally fine, but they're very gay films.
Interesting.
Kirk, they just went to hell and back.
I'm not a fan of the franchise, but they're just like at the end, like, oh, and they're all tickling and laughing, and they look so fake.
Oh.
Those movies stink.
No.
It's not how I
Those
pictured
movies
it.
stink.
They're my
You like
favorite.
it better than Star Wars?
Yes, I think it's a better trilogy.
You're an asshole for thinking that.
That's not. Nope.
Yes, better trilogy?
Yes.
Than the original Star Wars?
Yes.
No, you're an idiot.
It's a bit.
moron.
It's a bit.
It's not a bit. I've watched them.
No, that's what he said. This came up on the
The
drive.
fucking guy who looks like a penis, the skinny guy with the weird hair. What's his name? Gollum.
You seem to think everyone looks like a penis. Have you talked to your therapist about this?
Who else looks like a penis?
Clemmer.
Clemmer does look like a
Clemmer's
penis.
head.
There was someone recently you said looked like a penis.
Some people look like penises.
You've seen a lot of penises out there.
Not every. I'm like, what's super bad?
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Terrible. I'm gay, like in a good, like again, fuck each other, do whatever you
The
want.
way it used to mean, you're saying. Flamboyant, fun.
No, like guys fucking each other.
Oh.
Yes, no, like the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm just saying it's a very lame franchise, but Justin likes it.
It's number
It's
one.
the best.
You look like you could be in those films.
As like
It's not a compliment.
As like
Yeah,
what would
they're
I be
monsters.
Like a hobbit. You look like a hobbit, kind of.
Look nothing.
Like
Kirk,
you got the
whole
hair.
point of the Hobbit.
Doesn't
is you're small?
Doesn't Sean Astin have like big hair in that movie and like beards and stuff? No.
No, you're thinking of Gimli. You're
Who's
thinking of
that?
The dwarf.
Oh, you fool.
Who's that?
He's a dwarf.
Sean Astin is?
No, Sean Astin is a hobbit.
Who's Elijah Wood?
Elijah Wood is a hobbit. That's Frodo.
He's Frodo. He's the leader.
Frodo Baggins. He's
Yeah.
not the lead. He's
Bilbo. Who's Bilbo?
Bilbo is Frodo's uncle.
Ian Holm plays
Yes.
him, right?
Yes.
Do you know that, or you just agree with me?
I'm assuming you're right.
Okay. Could definitely be wrong, but yeah. Kate Blanchett's in those movies.
Is she? I don't know actually.
Liv Tyler's in those movies.
Don't know who that is.
Viggo Mortensen's in those movies.
You know her
I know.
father.
I know Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah, her father just retired.
Yeah. Well,
I'm torn.
neck injury or something, right?
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah.
Aerosmith done. But I mean, it's probably time.
When was the last time you saw Lord of the Rings?
I saw the third Lord of the Rings, the one that won Best Picture. Not by far the worst movie to win Best Picture. There have been some stinkers. I saw it in the theater by myself and slept for an hour and 20 minutes during it.
Well,
And I was
year was
young.
this?
I was young. I was like my 20s.
but that means you didn't experience the whole thing.
03 maybe, Justin?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was still in my 20s. A terrible motion picture.
You slept through it.
Because it's terrible.
Maybe you got
And they're all jumping around, and it just looks so
There was
bad.
more. There was more to that movie.
There's jumping
than the
around,
30
yes or no?
minutes. Yes, they
Yes.
all when they all
All
when
jumping
they all
around.
get
At the
back
end, they're
together.
all
tickling.
excited, like, woo!
Yes.
True or false?
That is
fucking
true.
Han Solo's not doing that.
Dancing and prancing.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's too cool.
You think Darth Vader do you think there's a character in Lord of the Rings better than Darth Vader?
Better? Is there a character in Lord of the Rings? Gollum's a pretty good character.
You're an asshole if you think that. Honestly, I'm with Nick. You're a fucking idiot.
It's a great movie.
Mental midget.
You watched those movies?
The problem is, Kirk, is also when you saw it in theaters, you saw the theatrical version. You didn't see the extended release version.
Peter King also.
I probably like it better now that he's 50.
Yeah,
You're right.
I remember at the Oscars that year, it's like all these regular people at the tables, and there's a Lord of the Rings table. It's just all these weirdos. They just look like fucking hobbits. And Peter Jackson's a weirdo. Peter Jackson's joined my group of people. Look weird, just skinnier. Look weird, skinnier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in there now too.
You like King Kong?
No,
wasn't great.
I felt like you were trying to trap me there. No, I didn't like the film.
No,
I'm not a big Peter Jackson fan. I like The Frighteners. It's a movie he did with Michael J. Fox years ago. That's a good movie.
I guess he did a movie about airplanes.
Peter Jackson?
He did?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Sounds great. I'll watch that.
You can borrow my extended editions if you'd like.
I don't want to borrow your extended editions, Lord. I never want to. I didn't like the books. I just don't like that story. I don't like that.
You don't seem to. You're not a fantasy guy.
I like Star Wars.
Yeah,
it's not real. I don't think.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, it takes place a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Still fake though, Justin. I mean, it's just a lie at the beginning of the film. Yeah, it's not my world. Lord of the Rings is the worst franchise of all time.
Worst franchise of all time.
Give me one that's better. Worse rather.
Human Centipede.
Better.
Fast and
That's
Furious.
a franchise?
Fast and Furious much better. Much better. Helen Mirren's in it. Kurt Russell.
American
Mirren's
Pie
in it?
presents.
Huh?
Helen Mirren's
She's
in
classy. What's that?
I didn't realize.
She might be in Lord of the Rings for all I know. What's that?
American Pie presents the Comedy
Better.
Central
Eugene
movies.
Levy's in it. Very funny.
That's true.
Very funny in Splash. He's in the newest season that Only Murders in the Building, which is Jump the Shark now.
He's in that now?
Yeah. I saw a trailer for it. I'm like, oh, they're still doing this show.
Yeah.
Steve Martin and Martin Short are in commercials together now. Not funny.
Strange. I think Schitt's Creek is a very funny TV show, and David Levy has not had Dan Levy, I'm sorry, has not had not really done anything else.
He likes the Lord of the Rings movies.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just saying, he likes
He
those.
probably cashed out from that. He
did a ton of commercials too.
Yeah, he's in like kind of rom-coms that
is he
or whatever.
Is he?
Yeah, he was in.
He's like
he was in a
the
gay
Friend or
one
something?
with
with
the girl from Twilight.
Really?
Yeah.
Which
They're
one?
Gay.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They're in a gay
Aubrey
comedy.
Plaza's in it.
Oh, that sounds so.
Alison Brie, I think, is in it.
Oh no, that sounds dreadful.
It was Christmas based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good?
No.
Anyway. What else, Justin?
I think I'm going to do a weight loss challenge by myself.
Okay.
And tie myself until Saco.
And what? Do what yourself until Saco?
Like,
Oh, he said tie himself.
Tie yourself?
Tie himself?
did I say tie myself?
What'd you say?
I meant weigh myself.
Oh.
I'm a kill.
You're going to weigh yourself not until Saco.
I believe so.
What's your weight right now?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's not much of a challenge then.
How are we gonna have any idea?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna,
What's the basis of this?
I'm fat.
Yeah, basketball did help you.
A little bit, yes.
Those trips are tough. Those trips is you're just eating like crazy on
That's
those
the thing,
trips.
yeah.
Once you get back to, yeah,
I think afterwards I just felt like such shit.
yeah, that was a tough eating trip.
Well, the other thing too is I said like calorie wise, I probably didn't eat a ton day to day.
Yeah.
But there was one day, maybe 2 days, I had less than 1,000 steps.
Yeah, there's not a lot of
Just
that.
driving all
That's
day.
why I go for my runs. I stop and I go for a nice run. You find a nice little part of the country. You actually gone for nice walks together.
I know.
But I probably had
Could've
more
brought us
time than you guys
closer
did.
together.
Yeah, that's true. Who knows? Yeah. So you weigh yourself. So you weigh yourself now. You have about a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. How much you hope to lose? I don't want to do this again, but
Like 20 pounds.
all right. Good. You should do that. I mean, if you want to. Oof, boy. People on social media. Justin's shaming people for doing drugs now.
After, by the way, he was calling me a candy ass for having never smoked a cigarette on the trip.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Mike was cool. He's like, I've never smoked a cigarette before.
Well,
I
he's
wasn't
being honest.
I wasn't bragging about it. But Justin was calling me a nerd.
Really? He's shaming you?
Meanwhile, yeah.
He's a narc at the same time.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Klemmer's got tomorrow. Has he been doing anything other than?
He had Rat Race.
And
that's true.
He hosted a spirited game of Texas Poop Hold'em last night.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, that's right. You won it, right?
I did. He said.
Mick's pissed about.
Yeah, that could have been the genesis of the whole
I mean,
thing.
Mick can't win that.
No.
Yeah.
Came in second, though.
Is that true? Oh, you jumped out quickly?
I was so excited I shit myself.
You agreed.
immediately.
Defecated right away?
Yeah.
It's an exciting thing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Oh, McDonald Contracting, Montante's people.
So excited.
Your home is your biggest asset. If you need help around your house, the program for you is McDonald Contracting. Heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing. They customized package, $150 a month. Upkeepmyhome.com. Fill out the form. Get a quote. Upkeepmyhome.com. Promo code KIRK. Upkeepmyhome.com. Promo code Kirk. Protect your biggest asset. If we wrap up with like the winners and losers of this day, I guess Gus is like a minor winner. As a Mick enemy, like this is a good
By
day for him.
default?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I was surprised Mick didn't enjoy. We had a decent Gus bashing session on the ride, and I was surprised Mick didn't enjoy that more.
Oh, you did publicly or on the feed or
not really
oh,
publicly.
what was the theme?
Well, it was mainly like I don't understand.
We listened to Puff piece.
Yeah, but all like it's not very subtle what he's doing. Where he's like, "Guys, should I be a Cubs fan or a White Sox?"
It's a weird
fan?"
angle. It's a weird angle.
Not particularly subtle.
No, it's So I guess that's a win for Mick. I mean for Gus.
Coleman
I
win.
guess so.
Coleman, I guess, gets a win here. I suppose. Yeah.
I think me and like Mick both take an L.
I think so. Although in a way, like maybe this unleashes some sort of new Mick. I don't know. I don't know.
I think this will be it. I think
I lost.
I think you're probably right.
In the
What's
past
that?
year.
I lost two brothers. I lost twice as much as anyone.
That's true. Well, you and Justin are still fine.
I guess.
Although you were a little critical of Justin. Did you notice that, Justin?
When?
During the whole thing?
Oh, please. Mike being critical of me is he's not critical of me.
What do you mean he's not critical of you?
I think it's
speaking for you.
I think it's just when I quit, when I took myself out of the producer race, and Mike and Dave like proceeded to jump down your throat to
That's
defend
true.
me.
Any minor
I was
criticism
like,
I have of him can't be.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true. That did happen. Well, yeah, we'll see where it goes. Maybe Mick will be. For all I know, Mick will be in here fucking next week. So
Tomorrow.
I have no idea. That's probably true. Yeah. So John's here tomorrow.
Yep.
You're here tomorrow. Klemmer and Ted.
That's right.
All right. And I don't know what the schedule's next week. Other than Monday, tickets go on sale for Saco, which is what, about a month?
Yes.
The 21st?
21st. And then Ted's dad will be in that other room.
What?
Ted's dad in the other room.
That's great news, Justin.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Someone's going to drive him. Someone's going to drive Ted here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He can't drive, Ron.
Oh.
He's retarded.
Yeah, but he could see.
He's waist down retarded.
There's mechanisms.
From the
That's
drive?
true. Handicapped people can drive sometimes.
But he can't move his legs, though.
No, the quads can drive.
They got
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Would you trust something? If you got in your Uber and that was the guy, would you trust it?
Not even close.
Kind of exciting, honestly.
I think I would.
You saw Ted doing that?
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Ted's a winner. You know, there are guys in life who are
Stephen
winners.
Hawking talking
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. There are winners and losers in the world. Ted Sellers a winner.
Yeah.
I'll say
Ted's
that.
great.
Chris Klemmer's a loser.
Well, it'll be an interesting dynamic tomorrow.
But to see those guys reunited.
That's what made the director's chair so
Oh,
great.
my God.
The dichotomy of man.
Oh, maybe we just go through a director's career tomorrow instead.
I like that.
Pick a film. Justin, give me a director. Don't say George Lucas.
Peter Jackson.
We're not doing that. He doesn't really work anymore, huh?
No, I don't think so.
He did the new Hobbit ones. Did you like those?
It was a shame that they made those 3 movies.
They were terrible.
And they added a lot that should not have been added.
What do you think of these new Star Wars announcements last week? They had all the new movies. They had that big day.
Sure. It's sad.
What they made? What are you rolling your eyes at, Ron?
He's just he's so negative about everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, bitch. Like, give me something you're negative about.
Just as long as Kathleen Kennedy is still at the helm, it's going to be a shit product. As long as she is still.
Did you feel that way about Rogue One?
This was. I did enjoy Rogue One.
She was there for it.
Yes.
Okay. Did you like Andor?
Andor was fine.
She did that. You loved the episode of this last series that time. You
The
and Jeff were
Acolyte?
texting about it, yeah.
It was fine.
So there you go.
But it would be better if they got rid of her.
Who do you want? Who would you propose take over?
Dave Filoni.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but you should direct some of the stuff. Yeah.
Or just throw the bag at George.
He's 80 years old.
So Scorsese's still doing it.
Yeah, he directs a movie every couple of years. Different than running the company.
He could do it.
Didn't he do the like Anakin one?
No. The new series?
The
no, since he sold it, he's been out of it.
prequels.
Yeah, that was 25 years ago.
Well, my point is they sucked.
They did suck.
They were
Right,
great.
Justin?
No, the prequels are awesome.
Fantastic. Jesus. Anything you want to promote, Ron?
No, I don't think so.
How's the tree business?
Great.
Yeah?
I got the week off, so.
What are you doing then?
I just moved, so just kind of getting everything all together and.
No vacation, though? Just going to lay low?
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's already fucking Thursday. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking it's a Monday because we haven't been there a couple of days. All right, so we're back Monday. Unnamed is coming up in a few minutes.
Back tomorrow.
Oh, Christ, we are back tomorrow. Fuck. We're back tomorrow. Fucking Klemmer. His old bits. What number is he at on those 100 movies? I think he's at like 22.
I thought it was like 33.
Is that really
yeah,
true?
I was
That's
shocked.
crazy.
I forget what
Does
it
he
was.
take weeks off?
I mean, he has to statistically,
Must,
right?
Yeah.
Every time I see him tweet, he's at a baseball game, too.
That's nice.
Yeah, sure. He loves life. He'll have a terrible game tomorrow, I'm sure.
All of a game.
He'll have a game.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You have any idea, Justin?
He was very impressed with Justin. He was sort of mesmerized by him, it seemed like,
When?
during Texas Poop Hold'em.
Really?
He said, that's
17
That's
swingers.
very good.
Oh,
17 swingers. Okay. What was number 18?
Reservoir Dogs.
Wow.
19 something about Mary.
What is going to be number one? We
tough
all
to-
want to know.
It's tough to beat.
It's the 90s, right?
I don't think Phantom Menace has been in the top 100 yet.
No?
No.
Phantom Menace was nice.
He's not a fan, though, right? Didn't he do the thing with you?
Yeah, he enjoyed it, so maybe he changed his mind.
I mean, like, he would normally have Pulp Fiction number one, but he's not going to because everyone expects it.
Oh, it'll be Shawshank, right?
Yeah, it'll be one
Well,
of those.
isn't Goodfellas 90?
That's true.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
true.
That's a
Probably
great
Goodfellas,
point.
yeah.
That's true. But is he going to try and be surprising?
Right.
Because there's so much
Like his-
anticipation for this number one. Everyone's been talking
Yeah, it's going to be
about
something artsy.
Yeah, it was Toy
Yeah.
Story.
Yeah. Probably is true, actually. Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, any final? I mean, this is Mike. You were in the car with them, so go ahead. Any final thoughts on this?
No, I mean, Mick has things to be annoyed about, but nothing to be this. I'm surprised he's this angry.
Any other information you want to narc about, Justin?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I've retired the rat roll. I tried it for 30 seconds.
So you hear his voice again, and you fucking flip out.
Oh, gross.
You're not gonna. You don't like the feedback you're getting for that, huh?
No, there's that, and then also I truthfully, if I feel like I've been in the wrong, I can say I was in the wrong.
Okay. All right, boys. Ron, we'll see you soon. Mike, we'll see you Monday.
Sounds good.
All right, blindmike.net. Go subscribe. Blind Project on YouTube. Thanks to our subscribers. Unnamed starts in